if I'm mad, I can go Hulk and smash. You can get all my raps, better not cross my path. I'm just mad, I'm big, mad. We stay mad, cause we mad.
Good evening, everybody. You're tuning to the Man One's Live podcast. I'm your boy Boogaloo John, the host with the most. And hey, man, today we got a lot of crazy ass stuff to get into. I don't know if y'all know on Mondays, I was doing stories that's gonna piss you off Mondays. So we're gonna go over a bunch of stories that hell I didn't even know what was going on in the community and chop it up with them. Now, we gotta go over that. We're gonna do the story. Then we got these folks shooting up churches. We got folks shooting from a boat. We got 2 serial killers on the loose. And a bunch of more crazy ass stuff going on. So I've been like, where can I start at? You feel me? I see y'all in here early. See Charlie, Tice, what's going on? I'm just trying to see where can I start at today. I guess we're gonna get into this the whole story, the story thing. You know what I'm saying? Oh Lord, what is going on? But yeah, we're gonna get into this. Oh man, we're gonna get into this. Let me see. Where can I start at? We got here we go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start with the. I guess we're gonna go on and get into the story first before I even go to any of this other crazy ass stuff that's going on. Let's start at the beginning. I'm trying to see where can I start at. I'm trying to see I'm gonna start with the story. One of the stories, or what I'm gonna go over the news, or I'm gonna start, Mondays. I guess we're gonna get into the crazy ass story first. Now I ain't gonna sit here and lie to y'all. This story is sickening. This is like one of the most. Oh, you want to start the news first? All right, well we'll go with the news first then. See, Ty say, hey, start with the news first. So I guess all right. What's going on, Pill? Ty talking about start with the news first. Where can I start at? Let me see. All right, the news. We can go on both of these shootings, both of these damn. And I want y'all to look at both goddamn shooters, and you'll see one thing they got in common. That's all I'm gonna leave y'all with. Hold up. So I guess we will go with shooting first. The mass shooters. I'm like, folks done went crazy out here. Folks shooting up churches. You can't make this stuff up. Like, seriously. Man, all this stuff I had saved. All right, let me go back to... yeah, we'll go to this one first. We ain't even gonna get to the church yet.
At a waterfront bar in North Carolina, a suspect allegedly opened fire.
Get to this one first. All right. Yeah, I guess we'll get on this one first. This happened in Carolina. Look, we're going to get it. Let's go.
To a deadly mass shooting at a waterfront bar in North Carolina. A suspect allegedly opened fire from a boat into a crowd, killing at least 3 people and injuring 5 others. Authorities described the victims as vacationers visiting the bar 30 miles south of Wilmington. Police say it was a highly premeditated attack. ABC's Faith Abube is on the scene tonight.
Tonight, authorities say a deadly mass shooting that left 3 people dead and 5 others injured at a North Carolina bar Saturday night was a highly premeditated attack.
Evil has come ashore.
This bitch here, he didn't shoot he didn't do like the damn dude that burnt up the church. This motherfucker pulled up on a boat on the lake or whatever by in Carolina and started busting from the damn boat and deleted all these people at the bar. These were tourists. Them folks weren't even there now.
Southport, North Carolina.
Yeah.
This is truly a devastating incident.
Investigators say people were out on a deck at the waterfront bar in Southport enjoying live music when the suspect, armed with an assault rifle, pulled up on a boat and opened fire from the water.
Reports came in rapidly of a boat sitting in the waterway. Reports of a subject shooting multiple patrons of the establishment.
About a half hour later,
Look at this
authorities
crazy
say they
looking-
closed in on the suspect, Nigel Edge, who fled on his boat to
Look at this crazy looking mother. These motherfuckers look crazy, man. All of them look about the same. They about to look crazy. Hey, look at this one. He looked about crazy as hell too. But
a nearby town. They say he was loading up at a boat access. According to investigators, Edge, a known resident in Oak Island, self-identifies as a combat veteran and told police he suffers from PTSD. Today, residents in the small coastal town stopping to remember the victims at the popular local bar turned crime scene.
He really was shooting fish in a barrel, because if you ever look out there, it's a pier where the end is, and his boat was right out there. And there's nowhere for anybody to go.
And Lindsay, many of the victims were visitors just here on vacation. Investigators have charged that suspect. He's being held in jail without bond and is expected to appear before a judge tomorrow. The DA's office is considering the death penalty.
this ain't got nothing to do with them. I want y'all to notice a pattern. This is what we're going to call white on white crime. Because these damn crazy ass radical white boys, I hate to say it like that, just dominant killing on everybody. Like, bro, really? This what we doing? Because I don't know, you just heard he was a war vet now. Now I want y'all to hear about the dude at the church. I want y'all to hear about him. Because he said he was a war vet too. All these motherfuckers war vets. Let them tell you. This one right there. This guy the one that killed all the folks at the church. He was a war vet too. PTSD.
Four victims are confirmed dead, at least 8 are injured, and authorities fear more victims remain in the charred ruins. The suspected gunman, Thomas Jacob Jake Sanford, 40, was shot dead by police just 8 minutes after the first 911 call came in. He had served in the U.S. Marine Corps from 2004 to 2008, including a 7-month deployment to Iraq during Operation Iraqi Freedom. The rampage has since left a community reeling and investigators scrambling to piece together why a father, Marine veteran, and self-proclaimed conservative Christian would target a house of worship. 10:25 a.m. Thomas Jacob Sanford rams his Chevy Silverado through the church's front doors. Seconds later, he exits with an assault-style rifle and begins shooting at worshipers. Fire ignites and Sanford starts a blaze inside the building. 10:26 a.m. First 911 call placed. Police respond within seconds. Explosives found. Officers discover improvised explosive devices, bombs, in the truck. 10:33 a.m. Sanford was shot dead in the parking lot after exchanging gunfire with police. Witnesses first thought it was a car accident. One witness told the media, "We at first thought someone had accidentally crashed into the church, so we went out to help him."
I know there had been some church shootings.
Going out to help, he done dropped that bus. Man, people are going crazy, man. That's all I can say. The world going crazy as hell right now. But yeah, so he went out to try to help, and it looked like the helping didn't go so well. They don't went out there to try. He tried to go help, and dude jumped out and deleted all these people, man. But he said he was a veteran too.
My hands are shaking. Like, it's 10 minutes down the road from where I live, my home. That's insane.
Sanford climbed out of his Chevy Silverado, which carried 2 large American flags and deer antlers on its bumper, armed with an assault-style rifle. He fired into the crowd as panic erupted. Officers arrived just 32 seconds after the first 911 call at 10:25 a.m. Sanford was shot dead in the parking lot by 10:33 a.m. after exchanging gunfire with a Department of Natural Resources officer and a township cop. As firefighters battled the inferno, police found improvised explosive devices in Sanford's smashed truck. Bomb squads later swept his nearby Burton home for more devices. Investigators believe the fire, which took over an hour to control, trapped worshippers inside. 2 victims died from gunshot wounds, while 2 more perished.
I bring all these folks up here on stage today because we couldn't do this as a community without everyone who's standing up here today. Oregon, Acting Special Agent in charge of the FBI, Ruben Gleeman. Special Agent in charge of the ATF, James Deere. Grand Blanc Township Supervisor Scott Bennett. Grand Blanc Township Fire Chief Gent. Genesee County Sheriff's Department Sheriff Chris Swanson, and MSP Michigan State Police Captain Greg Marenko. I'm going to provide an update from the incident that we spoke about earlier today. It occurred at the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints at 10:25 a.m. I want to talk about our officer's response. That call came out at 10:25 a.m. and 32 seconds. We had officers on scene at 10:25 and 57 seconds. The suspect, again, we're in the preliminary stages right now, was neutralized at 10:33:44 in the parking lot of that church. That suspect is a 40-year-old male from the city of Burton, who we identified as Thomas Jacob Sanford. That's Thomas Jacob Sanford, Sanford. Currently where we're at, an update, I gave you 10 victims who were victims of gunshot. Since then, we have 2 victims who are now deceased. One had died at a local hospital. And again, that suspect is deceased as well. 7 other victims at this time are in stable condition. 1 is in critical condition. Now, for the reunification, I had a question earlier about, hey, where can people call to see if their loved one is okay at the reunification center? I want to provide a number for you for that. It's 248-705-7352. Also, I know that our community is hurting right now, and we want to provide some resources for our community moving forward. At the Genesis Athletic Club in Grand Blanc for Monday and Tuesday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., we will have services for the community. From Wednesday to Friday, those services will be available to our community at the Grand Blanc Senior Center. He drove his vehicle through the front doors of the church. He then exited his vehicle, firing several rounds
crazy out
at
here.
individuals. The Grand Blanc Township officer, where they met the suspect and they engaged in gunfire with that particular individual, neutralizing that suspect. And that suspect is no longer with us. As I said, it is a 40-year-old male from Burton. During all this incident as well, there was a fire that occurred, and we believe that that was deliberately set by the suspect. No victims once we that fire was just extinguished by the Grand Blanc Township Fire Department within the past hour. We're going to do search warrants on the suspect's residence. We're going to find out if there was a motive. We're going to go through cell phone records, things like that. We had the FBI, they're devoted devoting 100 agents to this area because, as you can imagine, there's a lot of witness statements that we have to obtain.
The Michigan State Police continues to respond to several locations throughout the community as we receive additional bomb threats at other locations. Please continue to stay vigilant, and if you see something suspicious, say something. Call the FBI tip line or call 911 to report suspicious activity. This incident is an active investigation. Investigators are tirelessly combing through evidence under difficult circumstances and working to identify each victim as quickly and accurately as possible. The Family Assistance Center will be open from 8 a.m. till 8 p.m. Monday and Tuesday at the Genesis Conference and Banquet Center at 805 Health Park Boulevard in Grand Lake. If you are still looking for missing family members related to this incident, you may call 248-705-7352 for assistance. The FAC is available to everyone in the community, victims, family members of victims, and community members seeking support who just want to talk. Trained counselors and victim services will be on site. We do not need volunteer counselors at this time, and we are not accepting donations of goods at this time. Please continue to monitor the Grand Lake Township Facebook page for the latest updates. Once verified donations are made public, we will put those on the Facebook page. Also, the next update will be provided, update time will be provided on that Facebook page.
Y'all see what's going on. We knew something was gonna happen during the week. There are two so-called mass shootings going on. I'm trying to find this other little thing about there's a bunch of weird ass stuff going on, man. The other little, I guess we got to get on this. The serial killers. They got one. Hold on, matter of fact, let me see. We know about the one in Houston right now. We also got one going on in Massachusetts. So basically, two serial killers out here running around they like to leave little black girls. And nobody talking about it. Like, nobody gives a damn or something. You know what I'm saying? But I had covered the one in Massachusetts too, the one up there in Boston, but I don't know what it is about these damn lakes or whatever they've been finding these little girls in. Like this the one right here. She's 21-year-old though. So they found 13 bodies up there in Massachusetts. They done found 13 in Houston. Now they say these both works of serial killers. And they only targeted little black girls. This one, they found her June the 1st. You know what I'm saying? The wooded area of Milton, Massachusetts. She the 13th body discovered across New England since March. Maybe the same person. Cause that's the crazy part. It might be the same damn person doing this. He might not move from Massachusetts down to Texas. the leading women. Cause they just found 13th body in Houston. The little college girl. So you can't make this stuff up, man. It's wild out here. Everybody just, hey, all my females, y'all be careful. People are crazy out here, man. For sure. But yeah, that's what's going on right now in the news. Yeah, crazy. 2 serial killers possibly running around. Now, you know, it's the story that's going to piss you off Monday. We're going to go on some more news and stuff later on. But let's get to this story. Like I said, this is a disturbing ass story. Some shit that just, I ain't going to even lie to y'all. This shit disturbing. What we finna talk about, or the story we finna go over. It's disturbing. But nay, I don't think I can tell you, hey man, listen to the details. This is crazy. Yeah, no. We gonna go no. Pill, you definitely right. We gonna go back over that. All reason I ain't going over it like I want to right now, cause this story here finna piss y'all. Oh no, definitely. We definitely gonna go over the damn. I'm gonna pull up all the girls probably tomorrow with the serial killers, because it might be the same person. Let me. If I'm thinking he done moved from up there to down here, because the body stopped up there and started in Houston after that. So, that let me tell you. I ain't no damn detective or nothing, but hey, man. But this right here, this is a disturbing ass story we're finna go over. I don't know if somebody remember, I covered this a little bit last year because it happened last year. But I don't know if y'all remember, but y'all might when y'all hear it. But let's get into this, man. Then we're going to talk about some more stuff. But let's go.
I'm 100% confident you know the difference between right and wrong.
This is the most evilest people in the world.
It's a case out of Terrebonne that shocked the community. A mother accused of setting her own daughter on fire, among other horrible incidents. This morning,
April 20th, 2024. Interstate 10 East, Texas. A car crash is after driving recklessly. Police arrive expecting a standard traffic accident.
Hold on, don't start this. All right, let's get it.
Is everything. Behind the wheel, Terrance Washington holding a gun. In the passenger seat, Latonya Harris, injured but conscious. In the back, two young girls. The teenage girl, barely alive. The officers smell it immediately.
Everybody don't need children. This is one of those cases where I feel like this broad didn't need no children. Anytime you put a man before your goddamn child, it's sad. And this is one of the saddest, sickest, disturbing ass stories I ever heard of this. And let's go.
Immediately, rotting flesh. Ins cover her body. Yeah.
I don't know if y'all heard what I had said. I know it's keep on freezing up. But like I said, everybody don't need no child. This is one of the most disturbing, disgusting, fucked up stories I ever heard a day in my life. To be honest, y'all let me get 5 minutes with the mama and I don't even hit on women. But this bitch need a beat. And I'm sorry to say that. You know what I'm saying? She really do. And the dude, he need to, if anybody need to be publicly executed, if these two motherfuckers hear this story about it. But let's get into this, man.
Harris, injured but conscious. In the back, two young girls. The teenage girl, barely alive. The officers smell it immediately. Rotting flesh, infection, death. The girl has been shot twice. Burns cover her body. Some wounds are fresh, others have been festering for months without medical care. But here's what breaks your heart. The woman in the front seat isn't some random kidnapper. She's the girl's mother. Latonya Harris sat there while her own daughter died slowly in the back. The same daughter she'd set on fire. The same daughter she'd refused medical care. The same daughter she'd blamed for being assaulted by her boyfriend. This mother made a choice. When her boyfriend started abusing her daughter, Latonya didn't protect her child. She chose him instead. She chose the man over her burning daughter. This is Shadows of Crime, where we expose the darkness that lives next door. Hit that subscribe button, smash the like, and share this story.
The only good thing about this story, this girl survived, but the way they fucked this young girl up, man, this girl ain't gonna never be the same. But we're gonna get it. This story crazy as fuck, man.
Drop a comment and tell us where you're watching from today. Because this Louisiana nightmare is about to show you how far some people will fall when they choose evil over their own blood. The question is, will you ever look at family the same way again? Before we dive into the horror, you need to know who Tamara really was. Because this wasn't just any teenager. This was a girl who had everything going for her. Tamara Johnson was the kind of kid every parent dreams of raising. Athletic, driven, popular, she danced, cheered, played basketball and volleyball. Picture the girl in high school who seemed to have it all figured out. That was Tamara, but her life hadn't been easy. Her early years were a revolving door of foster homes and living with her biological father, Timothy. She bounced between houses, never quite finding that stable home every kid craves. Through it all, there was one thing missing. A real relationship with her mom. Latonya Harris had been out of the picture for most of Tamara's childhood. While Timothy and his wife Latricia raised her, Tamara carried this ache, this need to connect with the woman who gave birth to her. In 2022, when Tamara was ready to start high school, she made a decision that would change everything. She wanted to move to Louisiana. She wanted to live with her mother. I want to rebuild my relationship with my mom, she told her father.
If I'm bad, I
Timothy
said,
and
fuck
Latricia
no,
loved
but he didn't
this
know that
girl
was going to
like
happen.
their own. They could have said no.
But you knew you had
They could have
to
kept her safe in their home where she was thriving. They saw how much this meant to her. They wanted to give her that chance to heal the mother-daughter bond she'd always longed for. So they let her go. For the first few months, everything seemed perfect. Tamara called regularly, sounded happy, talked about school and her new life in Louisiana. Timothy and Latricia felt good about their decision. Then the calls stopped. Weeks went by, no contact. They tried calling, texting, reaching out through every avenue they could think of.
Now, as a daddy, that's why I would be mad at you. Now, if I done sent my daughter to stay with the mama, you already know you done had a baby with. You know she fucked up, that's why you ain't with her no more. And I can't get in contact with my daughter, I'm flying my ass down now and see what the hell going on. Somebody got to tell me something. You know what I'm saying? In the words our favorite Migo, this gonna be me.
Show me something, motherfucker. Everything is expensive, motherfucker.
Somebody got to tell me something. I'm just saying this is my daughter, and I can't get in contact with her. I thought I'd send her to stay with her crazy ass mama. But let's get back to this story. This shit gets sickening.
Nothing. Radio silence. They told themselves she was probably just busy with teenage life. New school, new friends. Maybe she was just growing up and didn't need to check in as much. They had no idea their daughter was trapped in hell. Drop a comment. Would you have made the same choice? Would you have let your child go live with a parent they barely knew just to chase that family connection? Latonya Harris was a woman addicted to love, or what she thought was love. At 40 years old, she lived her entire life chasing the next romantic high. Friends described her as someone who loved to be in love, constantly posting about her relationships on social media, like a teenager with her first crush. Her Facebook was a shrine to whatever man currently held her attention. Gushing posts about how amazing her boyfriend was, how he was the one, how blessed she felt to have found her future husband. The kind of posts that make you cringe because they scream desperation. But here's what should have been a massive red flag. Latonya had a history with Child Protective Services. In 2013, CPS found a valid case of physical abuse with Latonya as the perpetrator against Tamara.
Why would I even send my daughter in that situation as a dad? If she's staying with me, why would I send my daughter back to that? And you know the mama ain't right. So that's why I'm mad at him for it. He ain't doing all the fucked up shit that this mama and this boyfriend did, but at the end of the day, man, hey man, you gotta tell your children no. Don't give a damn if it break their heart sometime. If it's best for them, you gotta do what you gotta do and tell them no.
The family was referred for outside services. In 2014, it happened again. Another valid case of physical abuse, with Latonya hurting her own daughter. This time, Tamira was actually removed from the home and placed in
Oh,
foster
tell them how pretty this little girl
When she was
is now.
eventually returned, the family received in-home services.
Oh, I want y'all to remember that little girl face now. Yeah, I want y'all to see how pretty this little girl
It happened again.
is now.
Another valid case of physical abuse.
Pause it on it. Just
Latonya hurting
remember
her
as we
own
listening to
daughter.
this story.
This time, Tamira was actually
I see how pretty this little girl was. Just remember that as we listening to this story.
removed from the home and placed in foster care. When she was eventually returned, the family received in-home services, 2 documented cases of a mother abusing her child. 2 times the system intervened, 2 warnings that this woman was dangerous to her own daughter. Yet somehow she kept custody. Enter Terrance, Washington in 2022. Latonya's social media exploded with posts about her new man. Photos of them together, long captions about how he was different from all the others, how he was going to be her husband, how God had finally sent her the perfect partner. She was completely consumed by this relationship. Every post, every photo, every status update revolved around Terrance. She tagged him constantly. To the outside world, they looked like any other couple in love. Terrance appeared charming, normal even. He sang, he smiled for photos, he played the part of the devoted boyfriend perfectly. But Latonya's obsession with keeping this man happy would soon turn deadly. When Tamira moved in with them, Latonya saw her teenage daughter as competition. Not as a child to protect, but as a threat to her relationship. In her twisted mind, any attention Terrance paid to Tamira was attention stolen from her. He was about to prove just how far she'd go to keep her man, even if it meant destroying her own flesh and blood. The stage was set for a nightmare that would shock seasoned investigators and leave a community asking, how does a mother choose a boyfriend over her burning daughter? Terrance Washington was a master of deception. At 41, he knew exactly how to present himself to the world. Photos captured him smiling, looking like the kind of man any woman would be proud to bring home to her family. He wasn't Tamira's biological father, stepfather, or even a long-term family friend. He was just Latonya's boyfriend, a man who'd walked into this family's life and immediately positioned himself as a trusted adult figure. And that's exactly what made him so dangerous. When Tamira moved in with her mother in Washington, he didn't waste time establishing his authority in the household. One of his first moves was pulling both children out of traditional school and switching them to homeschooling. On the surface, this might have seemed like a reasonable decision. Maybe they wanted more control over the kids' education. Maybe they thought they could provide better one-on-one attention. But homeschooling served a much darker purpose: isolation. No teachers to notice if Tamira seemed withdrawn or scared. No coaches to ask questions about unexplained injuries. No guidance counselors to check in on her emotional well-being. No classmates for her to confide in about what was happening at home. Washington had effectively cut off every potential lifeline that might have saved this girl. The house became a prison with no outside oversight. No mandatory reporters, no daily interactions with adults who might recognize the signs of abuse. Just Tamira, trapped with 2 people who were about to show her that the adults she should trust most could become her worst nightmare. Washington understood something that many predators know. The best hunting ground is a place where no one is watching. He'd positioned himself perfectly. He had a girlfriend so desperate to keep him that she'd do anything he wanted. He had children isolated from the outside world. He had a home where his word was law and no one would question his authority. Most importantly, he had a 15-year-old girl who just wanted to build a relationship with her mother. A girl who had no idea that the man her mom called her future husband was about to turn her life into a living hell. The trap was set. The predator was ready to strike. It started with Washington crossing a line that should never be crossed. For months, he sexually abused Tamira while her mother was in the same house. This wasn't a one-time incident or a moment of poor judgment. This was...
So baby, he raping this young girl while her mama at home now. Just listen to the story now. I don't want y'all to hear what's going on. He's raping this little girl while her mama there. I want y'all to hear what mama does.
Systematic, ongoing assault of a 15-year-old girl by the man her mother planned to marry. Tamira was trapped. She couldn't call her father. Washington and Latonya had cut off her communication with the outside world. She couldn't tell a teacher. She was homeschooled. She couldn't reach out to friends. She was isolated from everyone who might help her. But eventually the truth came out. When Latonya discovered what Washington had been doing to her daughter, she faced the most important decision of her life.
Now I want y'all to hear what mama does now. Any other mama would have called the police, put this fuck nigga out. I want y'all to hear what this mama does. I want you to hear what this Latonya Harris does. This bitch here. I want y'all to take a good look at this bitch here. This shit pissed me off.
Maternal instinct should have kicked in. Every protective bone in her body should have screamed at her to throw this man out of her house and get her daughter to safety. Instead, Latonya Harris made a choice that defies human understanding. She blamed Tamra. In Latonya's twisted mind, her 15-year-old daughter was somehow responsible for seducing Washington. This child, who should have been protected, supported, and believed, was instead accused of being the aggressor in her own assault. Think about that for a second. A grown man sexually abuses a teenager and the mother decides the teenager is at fault? But Latonya's betrayal went beyond just victim.
Now, she getting raped by your boyfriend and you blame your daughter. Now, that ain't even the worst, but it's already messed up. But the worst part is finna come. I want y'all to hear what she did to her daughter. Because she thought she blamed her daughter for her sick-ass boyfriend playing with her child.
Blaming. She decided her daughter needed to be punished for what Washington had done to her. This is where the story takes a turn that will make your stomach drop. Instead of kicking Washington out, instead of calling police, instead of getting her daughter help, Latonya chose to torture the child she was supposed to protect. She chose the man who had violated her daughter over the daughter who needed her most. Washington didn't just sit back and watch this unfold. He encouraged it. He had successfully manipulated Latonya into believing that Tamira was the problem, not him. He'd turned a mother against her own child so completely that she was willing to participate in punishing the victim of his crimes. The psychological manipulation here is staggering. Washington managed to convince a mother that her sexually abused daughter deserved punishment, while he, the actual predator, deserved protection and loyalty. This wasn't just abuse anymore. This was a complete inversion of everything family is supposed to be. The people who should have been Tamira's safe harbor had become her tormentors. And the worst was yet to come. Comment below. What would you do if this was your child? Would you choose the person who hurt them? Or would you choose your own flesh and blood? Because what Latonya did next will show you just how far some people will fall.
If this was my child, both of their asses had to go. I'm going to keep it a buck for what they finna do to this little girl. Both of y'all ass would have to go. The police wouldn't be able to stop me. Both of y'all had to go. If Charlie Kirk right, they need to bring the firing squad back. These two motherfuckers need to be the first one to get on it. Let that be for real.
When they choose evil over love. February 2024, Mardi Gras season in Louisiana. While families across the state celebrated with parades and parties, something unspeakable was happening inside Latonya Harris's home. The 10-year-old in the house woke up to a sight that would haunt her forever. She opened her eyes to see Latonya standing over Tamira's bed, holding a bottle of rubbing alcohol in one hand and a lighter in the other. The little girl watched in horror as Latonya poured the flammable liquid over her own daughter's body. Then she lit the fire. Tamira's screams filled the house as flames engulfed her upper body.
So y'all get what's going on. Your sick-ass boyfriend abused this little girl. And instead of you doing something, you torture her and set your daughter on fire. Hey, man. Boy, I swear to boy, couldn't be me. I swear to God, boy. Boy, I swear to boy, you set your own daughter on fire because your boyfriend raping the little girl and you felt like she competition. But they keep going. They get worse than this.
The smell of burning flesh mixed with the chemical stench of rubbing alcohol. The 10-year-old witness would later tell investigators she saw this happen multiple times, not once, but repeatedly throughout the Mardi Gras season. This wasn't a moment of rage. This wasn't a split-second decision made in anger. This was calculated torture. Latonya would wake up, decide her daughter needed to burn and make it happen over and over again.
Come
the
on,
flames
bro.
ate through.
Some folks just, these folks, boy, this shit here, man. This shit had me sad hell when I heard this story, but I want y'all to keep listening.
And make it happen over and over again. The flames ate through Tamira's skin, leaving 3rd and 4th degree burns across 30% of her upper body. The kind of burns that require immediate emergency medical care, skin grafts, and months of intensive treatment. But Latonya didn't call 911. She didn't rush her daughter to the hospital. She didn't even apply proper first aid. She let the wounds fester. For weeks, Tamira's burns went untreated. Infections set in. The smell of rotting flesh began to permeate the house. Her body was literally...
You know how much pain this little girl had to be in, bro? You done set this girl on fire, then take her to the hospital, then treat the shit. Do you know how much pain and agony this little girl had to be in, bro? This type of shit pissed me off right here.
Decomposing while she was still alive. Imagine the pain this girl endured every single day. Burns covering nearly 1/3 of her body, no pain medication, no medical care, just raw agony that never stopped. But Latonya wasn't done. The burns weren't punishment enough for a daughter she blamed for her boyfriend's crimes. The torture wasn't satisfying her need for revenge against a child who had done nothing wrong. Washington watched all of this happen. He saw Latonya burn her own daughter repeatedly. He smelled the infection growing worse each day. He knew Tamra was dying slowly in front of them, and he decided to speed up the process.
Oh, this fuck nigga.
The burning had destroyed Tamira's skin, but it hadn't killed her.
Now I want y'all to hear, now this shit pissed me off so bad. I want y'all to hear what this bitch ass nigga does. You know what I'm saying? Now, my mama already done set on fire, tortured the little girl, because your nasty ass boyfriend want to play with a 15-year-old, your 15-year-old daughter. Now, I remember you say, look how pretty the little girl was now. I want you to hear this fuck nigga does. Both of y'all need to die. But
her body was fighting to survive despite the horrific conditions. She was still breathing, still conscious, still clinging to life with a strength that amazed even the investigators who would later hear her story. So Washington picked up a gun. If the fire wouldn't finish what they'd started, bullets would. The house that should have been Tamira's safe haven had become a torture chamber. The mother who should have protected her had become her executioner. The man her mother loved had become her would-be.
Oh, Christian, I can't even just blame this nigga, because the mama took his side. He was raping this woman's daughter, and instead of her calling the police and putting him out, she tortured the daughter like it's her fault. So I can't even blame that's a true statement. You got to be careful when you have your kids around. But at the end of the day, the mama ain't shit. The daddy shouldn't even let her went out there. That's why I'm mad at the dad. I want to let my daughter go back with this crazy ass bitch. Excuse my language. I don't mean to, but this is sickening. This is crazy. But I want y'all to hear what else goes on. This little girl a trooper though. I'm gonna give her that.
And through it all, this 15-year-old girl kept fighting to survive. She had no idea that her salvation would come in the form of a car crash on a Texas highway. She had no way of knowing that Washington's reckless driving would be the thing that finally brought help. All she knew was pain, betrayal, and the daily question of whether she'd live to see another sunrise. The gun went off twice, 2 separate days, 2 separate bullets, 2 separate attempts to end Tamira's life. The first shot hit her in the chest. Washington later claimed it was... Now,
not only did y'all set this little girl on fire, this nigga shot the girl twice. Shot her 2 times. They gonna say one of them was an accident. How the fuck you shoot somebody 2 times by, you know what? This shit pissing me off. But that's why I say it's story Monday It's gonna piss you off. But yeah, listen.
It was an accident during an argument with Latonya. But accidents don't happen twice with the same victim. The second bullet tore through Tamira's face on April 19th, 2024, just one day before their failed escape to Texas. This shot destroyed her left eye completely, leaving a crater where it used to be. Think about what this means. Washington shot this girl, watched her survive, then decided to shoot her again. This wasn't passion. This wasn't a moan of lost control. This was execution, attempted twice. Between the shootings, Tamira lived with a bullet wound in her chest. No hospital visit, no surgery to remove the bullet, no antibiotics to prevent infection.
I want y'all to understand this. They done set on fire. They didn't take it to the hospital. Didn't do nothing for her. Now this fuck nigga done shot her 2 times. Took out one of her eyes and shot her in the chest. They didn't take it to the hospital. They didn't do nothing for her. Man, both of these motherfuckers need to die. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Just a teenage girl with a gunshot wound being treated at home by the same people who put it there. The pain must have been unbearable. Chest wounds make it hard to breathe, hard to move, hard to do anything but focus on staying alive. Add that to the infected burns covering 30% of her body, and you have a level of suffering that most people can't even imagine. But Tamira kept breathing. After the second shooting, the one that took her eye, Washington and Latonya faced a problem. Even they knew that a girl with 2 gunshot wounds and massive burns would eventually draw attention. Neighbors might notice the smell. Someone might ask questions. So they made a decision that would ultimately save Tamira's life. They decided to run. The plan was simple: drive to Texas, find a remote location, and finish what they'd started. Get rid of the evidence, get rid of the witness, get rid of the daughter who had become inconvenient. They loaded both children into the car, Tamira barely conscious in the backseat, the 10-year-old witness beside her. Washington got behind the wheel. Latonya took the passenger seat, and they headed for the Texas border. For hours, Tamira rode in that backseat, bleeding from 2 gunshot wounds, her burns infected and rotting, probably wondering if she was being driven to her own grave. She had no way of knowing that Washington's reckless driving would be her salvation. She couldn't have predicted that his inability to control...
you got a 10-year-old brother or sister or something. There's another child too, but the 10-year-old gonna tell it. That's what the one that white you having to see. Yeah.
The vehicle would lead to the crash that would finally bring help. All she knew was that the people who were supposed to love her most were taking her somewhere to die, but death would have to wait. Help was coming, even if none of them knew it yet. April 20th, 2024, Interstate 10 East, Texas. Washington was behind the wheel, driving like a man running from hell itself. The speedometer climbed as he weaved between lanes, desperate to put distance between Louisiana and whatever they planned to do with Tamira in Texas. But here's the twist that changes everything. Washington couldn't handle the pressure. Maybe it was guilt, maybe it was panic, maybe it was just bad driving. But as complaints poured into 911 about a reckless driver on I-10, Washington was losing control of more than just his vehicle. The car careened off the highway and slammed into the service road barrier. Metal twisted, glass shattered, steam rose from the crumpled hood. In that moment of impact, everything changed. What was supposed to be Tamira's final ride to a shallow grave in Texas became the crash that saved her life. Sheriff Tim Sounier would later call it a blessing in disguise.
The teen was found after a car crash in Baytown, Texas. Investigators say Terrance Washington was driving his girlfriend, Latonya Harris, the teen, and her 10-year-old sister.
Maybe that wreck was what brought this to light. Might have been a different outcome.
And he wasn't wrong. If Washington had maintained control of that vehicle, if they'd made it to their destination in Texas, Tamira would never have been found alive. The crash forced them into the open. No more hiding behind closed doors. No more homeschool isolation. No more treating gunshot wounds and burns in secret. When Baytown police arrived at the scene, they found Washington still gripping his gun, his hands shaking as he realized his plan had just exploded along with his car. But it was the smell that told the real story. The officers detected it immediately. The stench of infection, of flesh rotting while still attached to a living body. It was so strong that seasoned cops had to step back and compose themselves. That smell led them to the back seat, where they found Tamira clinging to life by a thread.
This is probably one of the most horrific cases I've seen and prosecuted in my 27 and a half years as district attorney.
The crash that Washington thought would ruin everything actually exposed everything.
Just looking at the photos, it will turn your stomach. It will shock you.
Within hours, the truth started spilling out.
The parts of her body that she's lost, the horrific mental and physical scars that she'll endure for the rest of her life.
The homeschool isolation that had hidden months of abuse was broken. The wall of silence that had protected two monsters was crumbling. Tamira was finally going to get the medical care she desperately needed. The 10-year-old witness was finally going to be able to tell someone what she'd seen. Washington and Latonya were finally going to face consequences for their crimes. But here's what really gets me. This crash was completely preventable. If Washington had just driven normally, if he hadn't panicked, if he'd kept his cool for just a few more hours, they might have succeeded. Comment below. What do you think? Was this crash divine intervention or just dumb luck that saved a girl's life? Sometimes the difference between life and death comes down to one moment of reckless driving on a Texas highway. The interrogation room in Baytown, Texas became the place where evil finally admitted what it had done. Washington sat across from detectives, no longer the charming singer from social media. No more smooth talking or fake smiles. Just a 41-year-old man who knew his world was collapsing. And he started talking. First, he admitted to the sexual abuse. Months of assaulting Tamira while her mother was in the same house. He didn't try to deny it. Didn't claim it was consensual. Didn't make excuses. He just confessed. Then came the shootings. Washington told investigators he'd shot Tamira twice on separate occasions. The chest wound. The face shot that destroyed her eye. But here's where his story gets interesting. He claimed the facial shooting was an accident during an argument with Latonya. An accident, think about that. You accidentally shoot someone in the chest, and then you accidentally shoot them in the face days later? What are the odds? But Washington wasn't done confessing. He also admitted that Latonya had burned Tamira in February after discovering the sexual abuse. He told detectives that Latonya blamed her own daughter for the assaults and decided the girl needed to be punished. He painted a picture of a woman so consumed with keeping her man that she'd torture her own child rather than lose him. The most damning part? Washington admitted they'd been treating Tamira's injuries at home. No doctors, no hospitals, no medical care for gunshot wounds and third-degree burns. Just two people watching a teenager slowly die while they figured out how to dispose of her body. Meanwhile, back in Louisiana, investigators executed a search warrant on their Thibodaux home. What they found confirmed every horrific detail of Washington's confession. Blood evidence throughout the house. Proof that weapons had been fired inside the residence. And that smell, the overwhelming stench of infection and decomposing flesh that had been building for months. The house told the story of systematic torture. Room after room of evidence showing how two adults had turned a family home into a chamber of horrors. When Latonya was finally brought in for questioning, after being released from the Texas hospital, she made a different choice than Washington. She refused to talk. No confession, no explanation, no attempt to justify what she'd done to her own daughter. Just silence. But her son.
She need a light, man. I swear to God, they need to get Epo the death penalty. Both of them, him and her, both of them deserve the death penalty.
Silence didn't matter anymore. Washington had already given investigators everything they needed. The physical evidence backed up his story.
His sick
The
ass.
10-year-old witness could testify to what she'd seen. The case was airtight. The confessions were recorded. The evidence was overwhelming. Justice was finally within reach for a girl who'd survived the unthinkable. The charges read like a catalog of human evil. Latonya Harris faced attempted first-degree murder, second-degree cruelty to juveniles, and domestic abuse battery with child endangerment. Each charge carrying decades behind bars. But Washington's rap sheet was even longer. 2 counts of attempted first-degree murder, second-degree cruelty to juveniles, molestation of a juvenile, 3 counts of indecent behavior with a juvenile, 5 counts of second-degree rape, obstruction of justice. The math was simple. If convicted on all counts, both of them would die in prison. Harris was held on $1 million bond at the Terrebonne Parish Criminal Justice Complex. Washington remained in Texas, fighting extradition, while facing additional charges there. But the real story wasn't the legal paperwork. It was the reaction from people who'd seen everything. Sheriff Soigné had served 22 years in the Marine Corps. He'd seen combat, death, the worst humanity had to offer in war zones. But when he talked about this case, his voice cracked.
She's an incredible young lady to be able to encounter what she went through and be able to tell our detectives what happened.
District Attorney Joe Waits Jr. had prosecuted criminals for 27.5 years. He'd put away murderers, rapists, child abusers. He thought he'd seen it all.
Probably one of the most horrific cases I've seen and prosecuted in my 27.5 years as district attorney.
Think about that. A Marine Corps veteran and a seasoned prosecutor. 2 men who'd built careers dealing with violence and evil were shaken to their core by what Latonya and Washington had done. The community rallied around Tamira in ways that restored some faith in humanity. A GoFundMe account raised nearly $38,000 for her medical expenses. Strangers donated.
Now see how beautiful this little girl was, man. Them folk done fucked this little girl up, man, like this. This shit, boy, this shit here, boy.
Donated money, time, and prayers for a girl they'd never met. Local residents expressed horror at the crimes and relief that the perpetrators were caught. Many called for swift justice, though some wondered if any punishment could truly fit these crimes. The legal system was moving forward, but everyone involved knew the same truth. No sentence, no matter how long, could undo what had been done to this girl. The question wasn't whether Washington and Harris would be convicted. The evidence was overwhelming. The question was whether locking them away forever could ever be called true justice for what they'd stolen from Tamira. While Washington and Harris sat in jail cells, Tamira was fighting the battle of her life in a Houston hospital. The medical team confirmed what investigators already knew. These were among the worst injuries they ever treated. 3rd and 4th degree burns over 30% of her body. Gunshot wounds to her chest and face, her left eye completely destroyed by the bullet and surgically removed. Multiple teeth were gone. The damage to her face was so severe that half of it.
They said had this, all this gone. I'm just like, some of her teeth missing, bro. This shit here had, man, but don't you know? Oh, man, look. They ass be dead. I'm sorry. Police wouldn't even be able to keep me from killing me too.
Was permanently disfigured, but Tamira was alive. Law enforcement officials called her a true warrior, amazed by her resilience. Despite months of torture, despite being shot twice and set on fire repeatedly, she was able to provide investigators with detailed accounts of everything that had happened to her. Her strength shocked seasoned detectives who'd seen countless victims over the years. The surgeries began immediately. Lengthy skin graft procedures to repair the burn damage, surgery to remove her damaged eye, multiple operations to address her missing teeth and repair her palate and mouth. Each procedure was invasive, painful, and necessary for her survival. Timothy Johnson and his wife Latricia were devastated when they finally saw their daughter. Timothy later described the moment. The doctor said, "Brace yourself before you walk in." I walked in the room and I fell. My sister and the nurse had to try to grab me. The girl they'd raised The athlete who'd excelled at dancing, cheerleading, basketball, and
Yeah,
volleyball
through
was
all that
permanently
type.
changed.
So I say, little
Half her
mama
face
too
was
now.
gone. Her body was covered in scars that would never fully heal, but she was fighting. The family released a statement expressing their devastation and their previous unawareness of the abuse. They thanked the agencies and healthcare workers supporting Tamira's recovery. What struck everyone was Tamira's spirit. Despite everything she'd endured, she maintained hope. She talked about wanting to become an attorney in the future to help mentor other children stuck in cycles of abuse. Tamira faced many more surgeries ahead. The road to recovery would be long, painful, and incomplete. The physical scars would never fully fade. The emotional trauma would take years to process. But she was alive when she should have been dead. She was speaking when she should have been silenced forever. She was surviving when Washington and Harris had done everything possible to ensure she wouldn't. That's the power of the human spirit when it refuses to be broken. Here's what haunts me about this case. Can any punishment truly be justice? Washington and Harris will likely spend the rest of their lives in prison, but Tamira will spend the rest of her life disfigured, missing an eye, scarred inside and out. They took months from her. She lost years of normalcy, her sense of safety, her ability to trust. Sheriff Soigné said it best. Will we ever get justice for this person? I don't think that we can. No sentence can give Tamra back her eye. No conviction can erase her scars. Sometimes evil wins, even when the criminals lose. What do you think true justice looks like here? Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.
Both of these motherfuckers need to be dead. But yeah, man, hey man, yeah. That's the story of Latonya Harris and Terrance Williams. I told you every Monday we gonna go one of these, man, they got some fucked up stories out there that I like, damn. I didn't even know that was going on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm with you, Tice. Somebody have to die after that. I'm sorry, I'm not listening. I ain't gonna want to hear that. You see the dad that say he went in there, didn't even recognize his own daughter. He damn near fainted. They had to hold him up and get him out the room. Oh, link in the chat though, man. Y'all want to come up here and holler at me? Link is in the chat, man. Why go some of these, some more damn crazy ass stories. Well, that's the day. I got a story that's gonna piss you off Monday. We're gonna go over one if we got. It's a bunch of them to go over. So you know, every Monday we're gonna have a fucked up story to go over. That I'm like, damn, this shit happened. What the hell? I didn't even know this happened. It's a bunch of them, bro, and I'm like, damn. Yeah, it's a bunch of them, man. Yeah, man. I didn't mean to mess up your Monday, Chrissy. But hell, hey, these are the stories. What going on, Tice?
What's good? What's good, bud? What's good?
Man, yeah. Yeah, the little girl Leah, man, she made it, man. That shit,
Nah.
man, that shit had me hot when I first heard the story. I want to I want to do some of them folks, and I don't even know them.
Yeah. I wouldn't care if they got arrested, put in jail or whatever. I'll be coming after their head, like for real.
Yeah, I want, man, listen, I don't give a damn. I got somebody down the road. I got to pay. Somebody need to get their ass. When they get to that prison, I need their ass gone. Now my daughter, their ass got to go one way or another. And I want y'all to, the dude, I want y'all to do him bad. I want y'all to grape him every chance. I'm talking about grape him good. Every chance you get. Yo, he grape my daughter. I want you to do the same thing to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She set my daughter on fire. I need y'all to torture her before y'all get rid of her ass. I'm just saying. Both got to go. What going on, Pill?
What up with it?
Man, what you think about that damn story?
Hey man, it's a lot of them, man. You hear so many of these stories so often, man. But even if they don't kill us, man, a lot of us then grew up, you know what I'm saying, or know somebody that they mama chose the dude over the kids, man. So, or you know, it is what it is, man.
They're crazy. But your daughter got great, and instead of you doing it, you set the girl on fire. Come on, I ain't never heard nothing this bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I ain't never heard nothing like
This
that.
bad.
You're right, man. People evil out here, man.
Yeah,
For
that's
real.
what I said. I told you gonna be a story to piss you off Mondays. I told we gonna go over one every Monday. Every Monday, man. It's a bunch of them. I like, bro, I didn't know all this shit was going on. Where the hell I been?
But the thing is, when it happened, that story should have been on everybody's channel.
Yeah, it should have been on everywhere. That's why I'm bringing the light to some of the ones. There's one in California now. I'm gonna go over probably next week. Little girl, 16-year-old, her mama died. A nigga Instagram done sputtered her in, had out there selling the body. She in her bed on the interstate. They don't even know who the nigga is. This nigga free somewhere. I just found this story. They don't even know who the dude is that had her doing this.
That's ridiculous, man. This story right here, bud. Did it say what year it happened? Did it happen this year or was it like?
Yeah, it was last year. I remember
last year.
Yeah, it was last year. All this stuff happening like either last year or beginning of this year. All the ones, like it's one in Birmingham I want to go over. That was X said. He might know the little girl, how they did that little girl. That happened last year too. How they tortured and killed that girl. That's a whole nother story. Yeah, it's a bunch of them. But y'all see what happened to your boy, old Terrance Crawford, man. Y'all seen this? Y'all know the police drew down?
Nah, I ain't heard about it. What happened?
Officer need to be fired. I don't care. He need to be fired.
The police need to be fired. The police you gotta check this out.
I'm opening the door. You can take mine off of me right here on my right. I'm keeping my fucking hands up. I'm not reaching for no gun, bro. Can I move my phone?
Police are on investigation now. Crazy. Like they don't know who Terrance Crawford is. He must know. He must be a Carmelo fan.
That's what I was about to say. They probably put some money on the fight and lost.
I seen a lot of people making that.
Yeah, so now, now the mayor, the mayor said that nigga on the investigation. You gonna do Terrance Crawford like that? Draw down on him, pull a gun on Terrance Crawford? He up on the investigation now. Learn Omaha police pulled over Terrance Bud Crawford on a traffic stop downtown earlier this morning. After learning of this, I spoke personally with Bud Crawford. You know he know the mayor. Acknowledged that the seriousness of what occurred and how trust between law enforcement and our community is important.
Either they fire him or I leave. Either they fire him or all my resources will leave Omaha immediately.
Yeah, you see Omaha police chief Todd, even the police chief said, hey man, it's an internal investigation.
No, I should have seen a firing by that morning. Nah, I'm good. I would have took all my resources out of Omaha. Omaha ain't impoverished anyway, so you take your.
Then you pull a gun on me.
Yeah,
you pull a strap on me.
I'm up out of there.
Yeah.
You don't know who I am. You don't know who I am at a traffic stop, and I'm from this city. These white boys.
I'm the only person from there.
Nah, I'm good.
But I'm gonna say salute to these two police though. I don't know if y'all seen this. There's another story that happened. Man, I be finding so much crazy ass stuff. A woman refused to stop and call 911 after being pulled over by an unmarked cop car. But salute to these other police. Check this out.
Why?
No, she come through. Sure, running 50 miles an hour. She's running 85 miles an hour.
Who are you?
I'm a constable, Jefferson County constable.
Okay.
She running stop sign right down here, but there she is.
Okay, that vehicle there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me pull over.
Yeah, you let's all move over there. Okay. You need to settle down, okay?
Police. For your driver's license, insurance, registration several times. You run 80 miles an hour coming up Highway 15. You run this stop sign light right down here.
I was scared. You're not in a police car.
That is a police vehicle.
You're not in a uniform. How do I know that?
I was
There's so much going on out here. How do I know that?
Don't holler at me.
Let me say this, lady, don't stop. That nigga ain't in no police car or no police clothes. Stop somewhere where a lot of people at. I don't blame this woman not one bit. But there you go.
You're yelling at me.
Dang.
She ain't not the same. She know what the unmarked car is. Y'all know what the unmarked car is.
Huh?
Oh, he said you're in my town now.
Yeah, but yeah. Everybody know what an unmarked car is, though, man.
No, if you look at his just a pickup truck with a light in it. I don't know.
Yeah. Sometimes I know in over here in Cleveland, Tennessee, like they got unmarked vehicles that look like regular vehicles. You will not know that it's an unmarked vehicle until they start flashing their lights. They look like regular vehicles.
But I don't blame that lady. You know how many people that got kidnapped with this? The same trick. But look, buddy, shout out to the other two police, though.
I'm going to back up when I tell you to back up. Start, buddy. Don't start. Back up.
But you
need to chill out. You need to chill out. Just go over there.
No, don't you tell me what to do.
But I tell you,
Why?
town
No, she come through. She'll run at 50 miles an hour. She's running 85 miles an hour.
Who are you?
I'm a constable, Jefferson County constable.
Okay.
She run a stop sign light down here, but there she is.
Okay, that vehicle there.
Yeah.
I want to tell her, man, you in my town. You don't run nothing over here.
Okay.
Basically.
You need to settle down, okay?
All right, I've asked you for your driver's license, insurance, registration several times. You run 80 miles an hour coming up Highway 15. You run this stop sign light right down here.
I was scared. You're not in a police car.
That is a police vehicle.
You're not in a uniform. How do I know that?
I was
There's so
intending-
much going on out here. How do I know that?
Don't holler.
You are yelling at me.
Just back up.
You're in my town now.
I
You're
don't-
gonna back up when I tell you to back up.
I told you in my town now. Hey, man, look here. I don't give a damn what you're doing over there in Jefferson, wherever the hell you are. You're in my town now, buddy.
He said, "Look at here, pal. I want to show these parts."
Right. Yeah. And she just got off. And she just got off just because your goofy self can't control yourself. Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with these damn politicians, but y'all know it is now not a crime for a motherfucker to beat his meat in front of children.
What?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's new. It's not a crime no more. I don't know what the hell is going on. This backward ass world we live in.
All things that are wrong are not illegal. And I'm not standing before you today telling you that what happened in that park was wrong. But I am standing before you today telling you that I trust the word of the attorney who was assigned to this case when he said, although those actions were wrong, he could not prove beyond a reasonable doubt that they were illegal. All things that are wrong are not illegal. And I'm not standing before you today telling you that what happened in that park was wrong. But I am standing before you today telling you that I trust the word of the...
So, baby, you be a sick motherfucker that go masturbate in front of children and then happen to you.
Okay, so what city or state is this in?
I'm trying to figure out. No, I don't know exactly which one. Let me see.
Gotta be some Democrat city or state.
Because
I'm glad you said that, Tyke. Piff. Hold on, because the Democrats voted against a bill that said something like that, and I gotta find it so I can send it.
I think if I get
my thing is though, I thought indecent exposure was universal. I thought that was like federal all over the whole entire nation.
I did too.
It just depends on where you at, man. Not at this point, man, because bro, they got parades. They got parades where they can walk around with their joints out, and kids can go to them parades in certain states. So, you know what I'm saying? Indecent exposure is a thing of a past, bro.
Well, I'm glad you said that too. I just found it. They voted against making it a felony, so it ain't a felony no more. The Democrats just voted against that. I don't know what the hell going. This world crazy as hell, man. That's all I can say. This world is crazy. I feel it go right here. It got to do with transgenders, with the trans community. But this is what they voted against. As you see, 27 Democrats in the Colorado House voted against making indecent exposure to minors a Class 6 felony. Democrats said the bill targets drag shows and transgender community. Democrats are creating legal loopholes for grown adult flashing children. Yes, this is true. Let's play.
No, Chrissy, we're not talking about one sec, but we're not talking about the house.
shows.
We're not talking about federal. We're talking about this is local. This is the local house in Colorado.
Why would she
They
even
are majority
Why
Democrat.
would she even think that a Republican would do something like that?
She thinks that we're talking about on the federal level, but we're not. This is the local.
This local. Now you do that shit in Georgia, your ass going to jail. And they been lock your ass up a long time now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now this is Colorado. This is a Democrat. I think Colorado Democrats. I don't know.
It's mostly Democrat.
Yeah, go ahead and play it. I want to say something about that too, though. Just go ahead and play that, though.
To target individuals who use the restroom of the sex that they identify with, a public restroom, to charge them with felony charges. I am very concerned about the attacks against the transgender community that are happening across the country. When I initially read this bill, it did not even come to mind for me either, as an advocate. But as I've looked at the bills and as I've talked to my colleagues who are fighting these types of bills across the country, it's very clear to me that the language is very much mirrored in some of the laws that have been used to target members of our community because of who they are. These types of laws have been used to ban drag shows, to target individuals who use the restroom of the sex that they identify with, a public restroom, to charge them with felony charges. I am very concerned about the attacks against the transgender community.
Joe, that's what they saying. Let the Chinese do what they want to do. What's up, Phil? Spill, what's happening?
What's up?
What I wanted to say is,
she's off her rocker.
No, I wouldn't look. Yeah, she is, man. But what I want to say is, you see how they keep on using people. They keep on using a demographic of people to, you know what I'm saying, to stir the pot. Because at the end of the day, I'm sure that there's transgender people that don't want to be represented in the light that they're putting them. And that's what makes me mad, because they always trying to put something off on somebody. They do it to black people, and then now they start bunching people up and start doing it to them. You know what I'm saying? Did y'all ask them specifically how they feel about something? They don't do that. They just keep on going. They keep on going to these meetings, and they keep on saying shit like that. And that's what makes me mad, because people don't have a problem with transgender people. Clearly, we don't have a problem.
Your boy turned this into a comedy show about the transgender who seen this.
Yeah, he always does that. That's just funny.
Yeah, Alex Stein.
Welcome. Introduce yourself. Go ahead.
My name's Alex Stein. I'm considered one of the sexiest men in conservative politics. And one thing I want to say, a lot of people are going to hear my testimony and you're going to say you're anti-LGBTQ. I want to say that's impossible, because I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. So obviously I have a lot of gay pride. But, you know, a lot of conservatives like yourself, you want to outlaw transgenders and women's sports. I disagree. I like transgenders and women's sports because you can gamble on them and win money. And I won so much money on Leah Thomas's propeller in that pool. I almost turned DraftKings into Draft Queens. And, you know, I actually like transgenders in the military, too, because, first of all, transgenders are some of the meanest people on planet Earth. So they'd make a good soldier, don't you think? And then, you know, second of all, transgenders love to do mass shootings. So, you know, that's perfect for a military veteran. And then on top of that, the suicide rate is incredibly high among transgender people. So we could just use them like the Taliban has suicide bombers. Maybe you guys can actually, you know, if you commit suicide, actually help us in the battlefield. So that would be good. So I think we need transgenders in the military and women's sports. Now, when we come to the bathroom bill, though, this is an asymmetrical problem. Because
welcome. Introduce yourself.
First of all, no dude cares if like a bisexual woman comes in there and tries to use like a pee funnel. You know, some lady boy comes in there, some, you know, stud comes in there, wants to pee in the urinal. No guy's going to be threatened by, you know, a trans woman. But we don't want these gargoyles in a dress, some chick with a dick coming in there and trying to pee or poop next to my girlfriend, because that's disgusting. And listen, I have my First Amendment right. Let me just say, so we're sick of these transgenders trying to invade women's personal spaces. These people have autogynephilia, they're sexual perverts, and they actually get satisfaction from going there and looking under the stall. So these are mentally ill people that are on hormones, that are on all kinds of pills, they're impulsive, and they do not belong in a women's restroom. So if some of you lesbians want to come in and pee next to me, you're more than welcome. So we just don't let the chicks with dicks in the women's room, because they're all welcome in the men's room. I think that works.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Hey man, that man, I went ape shit on these fools, man.
Yeah, and they started going. It started getting mad. That joke was funny.
I got a solution.
What is?
How about they just get their own bathroom? Stop trying to invite them in.
They don't want it.
They don't want that. They don't want that. That's the problem.
They need their own.
So I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna go back on that. I'm not gonna say they don't want it, but I'm gonna say the people who's representing them, or the people who's able to have a voice is saying that they don't want it. They want to share the spaces with those women. But I'm sure
they really think they women.
And that's why I say the everyday transgender person, I'm sure want their own probably unisex, want their own bathroom, something comfortable for them. And
See, the FBI did their job with Butter. They caught his ass. He finna add their ass out. He wasn't even gonna play with them. He finna shoot up the Pride Parade and pay back for Charlie Kirk on Facebook.
See, you can't do that. You can't do that.
I'm just saying, good thing they caught his ass.
Yeah,
he wasn't gonna play.
Because we definitely don't need that. We definitely don't need that type of life for him to do something like that. Because I would definitely be against it if he did do it. I wouldn't be for that.
Yeah.
What was he?
Yeah.
If he was a Republican, a conservative, or Charlie Kirk supporter, I wouldn't support it still. Nah, bro.
Was he black or white?
Oh, he's white.
He's white. You know that.
What them crackers do? None of them keep me out of it. If y'all wanted to go up, then fuck it. Nigga, let it go up. Everybody scared of that shit. Bring that shit outside.
Anyway, I gotta go.
Listen, that ain't my business. They want to. If the white boy want to do some shit, to shoot some shit up, just leave black people out of it.
Yeah,
yeah, I agree too.
I agree with that. But look, R.I.P. to Magula Sada Shakur. You guys say R.I.P. to Tupac godmama passed away in Cuba. You know, they're the one Trump that wanted to bring her back over here. Cash Mateo to my, y'all should mourn the Sada Shakur. Why the fuck not? She did something they supposed to do.
Sada Shakur.
Yeah.
She passed away yesterday in Havana, Cuba. Shakur, who was also the godmother and step-on of slain rapper Tupac Shakur, was 78 years old. She died free. The U.S. government, after decades of pursuit, never got the satisfaction of putting her in a cage. They wanted her bound, broken, and paraded as an example. But instead, she slipped their grasp and lived out her life in exile, surrounded by people who honored her struggle and her survival. For America, she was a fugitive. For us, she was a freedom fighter who refused to bow. Assata leaves this world with her dignity intact, her story unbent, and her defiance eternal. She was never theirs to claim. She belonged to history, to the people, and to the ongoing fight for liberation. And now she belongs to the ancestors. Good night, love.
Yeah. Assata, you know, they was accused of killing them white police back in the day. They had locked them up. But
that was out of defense, though. That was really
that was out of defense.
They was targeting them. They was targeting all of the members and trying to take them out.
Yeah.
That was out of defense.
Yeah. That's what I know. And black women, y'all got to stop going on these trips by yourselves. Please stop doing these girl trips or know where y'all going. Because I always told y'all them Arabs are the ones who do all the sex trafficking. And these girls, well, she got back. But the other one, her homegirl, they found out the hard way.
The woman says she was drugged and kidnapped on vacation in Africa and barely escaped with her life.
She's just gotten home, and tonight she shares her story with Bob Barnard.
I don't know what happened to me.
Stop.
I was fighting for my life, a grown ass man. I was fighting for my life. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
Best friends Mika and Queen at Mika's home in Montgomery County. They just got home Tuesday from what was supposed to be another one of their adventurous week-long vacations, this time to Tunisia. That's in northern Africa.
It was traumatizing. Like even here, like man, like she got her own
Lord,
house,
no.
I got my own place.
No, they did not go there.
Like, we still scared.
Yes, they went there.
No,
But they still
it's not a
locked
place
Africans
that
up as
you go.
slaves.
No, you don't go there as a single woman. They locking up Africans over there.
They enslaving Africans. They don't know you American, baby. At the end of the day, you black. You look like a Nigerian.
But you don't even go there with a man. You just don't go there at all.
Tice, you think she knew that though? These people don't. These people don't be doing no research. They see some shit on TikTok and be like, "Oh, that's beautiful. I'm gonna go there." And they send
my God.
over there, and then there you have it. You got the hostel.
Find out the hard way.
She fought back though. That's why she got two black eyes. She lets you know I'm from America.
That whole entire region is in civil war. It has been war torn since Gaddafi got taken out. That ain't the place you want to be at.
Yeah, but she fought back. Look at her eyes.
I don't even know what happened. I don't know how it happened. I don't know if y'all.
Mika says this past Saturday night, after returning from a club, she was drugged and kidnapped from her hotel after going to the lobby to get some tissues.
The next thing I remember, I'm in the back of a car. And I just started opening doors. I started panicking. I'm opening doors. I'm trying to get out.
She says a man was behind the wheel.
He's trying to pull me back in the car. I'm yelling, help, help, somebody help me. He's covering my mouth. That's where these scratches are from. He punching me all right here. I don't know if he thought he was going to knock me out, but I kept fighting. It was nothing. It had to be angels for me to. It's a grown man. He's punching me in my face, on my forehead, and both of my eyes. He's punching me. So I'm like, I just kept thinking I gotta get back home to my kids. Like, I just gotta get back home to my kids. So I just kept fighting. We're fighting. He's hitting me. We're going blow for blow. He's hitting me. I'm hitting him.
Queen was back at the hotel, the Penthouse Suites Hotel in Tunis. This is from its website. She says they were less than helpful.
And I'm running around the hotel looking for her. And like, bro, y'all want to tell me where she is? Like, what's going on? What's going on? And they started telling me like, oh, she left with this person, or she left with this person, or she made a friend. And I'm like, how can she make a friend? She doesn't speak these languages.
Mika has 2 black eyes, scrapes on her arms, and other injuries. She was able to get away and frantically make it back to the hotel.
All I could do was like go and try to get help and go downstairs and beg for help and beg for help. Like, please, y'all. Help me. She was hurt. Please help me, please. I have videos. They're like walking away. They like, this didn't happen here. We don't know what you're talking about.
They called the U.S. Embassy in Tunis and were soon met by embassy staff and local police. Mika sharing her story on TikTok and Instagram.
They really tried to kidnap me.
Yeah, they were in on the hotel.
I feel like they never expected for me to come back. I was not supposed to come back to the hotel. I was supposed to, whatever plan they had for me, God had another plan.
We've reached out to the State Department, the Embassy of Tunisia in Washington, and that hotel in Tunis, but haven't heard back from any of them. If we do, we'll let you know.
They'll let you know, hey, man.
And they ain't going to hear back from them. They ain't going to hear back from them because...
Yeah, they was in on it.
I'm about to say over there, they do worse than just, sex trafficking and stuff like that. They actually, they do worse than that though. I mean, some of them Africans over there, they don't make it back at all because they'll kill them and sell their organs on the black market. They do stuff. Yeah. Arabs do stuff like that, man.
That's when I be telling y'all, my homegirl say the Arab tried to kidnap over here. That's why I be telling y'all about these motherfuckers. Hey man, the Arabs are not it. They the one that's doing a lot of this kidnapping and stuff. Y'all need to pay attention.
Yep. Stay away from them.
Stay away from them.
Leave them alone.
That's probably how the Saudi is paying Terrance Crawford real good. He got something else going on under the table.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
He know Terrance Crawford gonna make him some money. So I don't even want to put that out there on the live. I'm just messing.
But then we were talking about this
crazy,
one.
Man.
I'm starting to think these 2 serial killers are the same people, man. I'm starting to think that now. He found 13 bodies in Boston. Then when they left, they come down here, you done found damn near all these motherfuckers chopped up and killed in Houston. But
her body is found in a Houston waterway.
Police say a woman's body was found in Buffalo Bayou near Commerce and Milam Streets downtown last night. night. This is the 6th. 5 of the deceased have now been identified.
Orko Mano, live downtown. And Orko, our viewers have been very vocal about what they want to see in response to this. Tell us.
Yeah, Len, our comment sections on social media are filled with people saying more surveillance cameras are needed along the bayou. City leaders tell me that's just not feasible, but criminal justice experts say cameras might be the best way to prove what city officials and police have been saying all along, that no serial killer is on the loose.
What? They don't even sound
body found in Houston's bayou.
I told you they
Police say a
do
woman
stuff
was
like
spotted
that.
in the water.
They lie intentionally to keep the public from freaking out. They do
They
that whenever
know
it's
damn well
serious.
this is a serial killer, just like the one I just showed y'all that's going up there in Boston.
They do.
There's some serial killers floating
They try
around
to
here.
keep the public calm. They don't want people fleeing from the state. That's what it is.
Man, you can't make this up.
Near Commerce and Millam Streets around 11:30 last night.
Officers were alerted to this by...
Another body is found in a Houston.
Look at all this. Come on, man. See all this. These look, all the 15, 16, 15. 2 of them killed on the 15th. 1 16th, 1 18th, and 1 on the 20th. But y'all trying to tell me there ain't no serial killers out here.
I would just like to know what's the color of the people, what's kind of
They black. They black girls. You ain't seen them?
No, I haven't seen. All I've seen was that there was like two girls.
They all black women.
And
young black girls are there. Hold on, let me go to YouTube. I pull them up. They black, them young black girls.
Is one of the girls that was found, that was the one that went to the store, and then the body was like across the street from the store, and she left the store, and then that was the last time they seen her. And that's
trying to figure out.
That's in Houston, right? That was Houston, or which one it is? Or no, that was Houston. So now you said Mississippi.
No, this is Houston. Hold on.
Okay, Houston. So that was the story I had seen. It was Houston, yeah.
I don't know how the hell they still trying to blame us.
That's what I was trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Because you can always tell if it's a serial killer by, what they go after, how frequent, what's the, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, do they got a heart tore out their shoulder or something like that when they find them or something like that? You know what I'm saying? Some type of clue. There's a strangulation that they get found with rope around their neck, or y'all just pulling bodies out the water and y'all.
See, that's the crazy part. See, you see that new report we just got, right? What they just said, Tice, on that new report. How many women they found?
A whole lot. I didn't catch the number. My bad.
Hold on, I'm gonna play it again. I want y'all to listen to something. I want y'all to see something. This is how the news play. Now I want y'all to see it. Hold up. This is what they say.
In Waterway.
Police say a woman's body was found in Buffalo Bayou near Commerce and Milam Streets downtown last night. This is the 6th body recovered in less than 2 weeks.
So that one say the 6th, right? All right. Let's go to this other news report. I just want to say, hey, somebody lied. They want to say the 13th body done been found. So what's going on? What, is it 13 or is it 6? Let's get to it.
Our top story here tonight, the bodies being found in Houston bayous. Houston police report another body was just recovered today from the Buffalo Bayou area near Jensen and East downtown. So
they switched it up. They saying 13 bodies this year.
That is 4 bodies recovered in 4 days. Today is Thursday. The Braves September 15th.
Different wording.
Yeah, they sure did switch it up.
Yeah, no, just a different wording. Just a different word. It's saying 13th body found this year. And the last story is saying
this year.
They saying that they found 6 bodies in the past 10 days.
Now,
so that's exactly what they're saying. So it's
just kind of feel
they didn't switch
what we know so far.
Okay.
It's definitely a cause of concern for a lot.
10 days ago.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I get you. I get you totally.
We have made some this year by launching
this year.
Yeah.
In the same area.
Yeah. So
in
what's
Houston bayous this year by law enforcement and first responders. Remember, the 22 bayous are spread out for miles, so it's a lot of ground cover.
What's that, Peel?
I said, but they're not telling us nothing like
What you
to,
saying?
you know what I'm saying? Like they're not telling us enough. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, y'all found the bodies, but is they heads attached to them or what? Like, God dog, they get a finger cut off. Like, y'all not telling us now. We just pulling out bodies out the water. Like, it's crazy.
That's a good question. They do got it. Well, I'm going to show you. Hold on.
And that comes with
I
tough
think one of this little girl here
Here's
was
what we
killed.
know. HPD confirms a male body was recovered from Buffalo Bayou on Jensen Street in Edo on Thursday. Our camera caught officers and a dive team on the scene around 3 p.m. There were reports of a man jumping into the water there. We're waiting
He
to
might
hear
have
more
killed
on
this
this.
damn self.
And remember when we reported 2 bodies recovered from local bayous on Monday, September 15th? One of them was identified as 20-year-old Jade Sage McKissick. She was a U of H student, reported missing on September 11th, last seen that day near the 3700 block of McGregor by a restaurant. She was a junior communications and advertising major.
We know somebody killed that little girl. There, she was at a restaurant. She reported missing. Last seen at a restaurant.
Letter sent to students, U of H describes her as a campus resident and a student employee and a friend to many in their community. We're talking about a lot of bodies in a city where many people walk, run, and bike the bayou areas every day. So we visited an area near the White Oak Bayou to see how people have been reacting to the discoveries. A lot of people are just wondering, what's the deal? HPD hasn't really given us a lot of information either. What questions do you have?
I mean, is there like somebody paying attention to these? Like, is there like more details to investigation? I don't know. It's just kind of like, scary at this point, when it's that many coincidences.
That's all I'm saying. Too many coincidences for me.
There's long-term plans and there's short-term plans. I would hope that the short-term plans are in effect and, something is being done. Someone's, patrolling or someone's watching over cameras or lights or anything's being done right now.
One of the guys who just said, is anyone paying attention to these?
Yeah.
That really brings us right back.
That's
to
what I'm trying to figure out.
Have you heard anything from HPD on these?
We haven't. I have been on the scene of the last 2 recoveries, hoping to hear something from public information officer.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't heard anything. We've reached out. They say we don't anticipate hearing anything right now.
That's the problem, man. That's exactly what they said. They ain't telling them that.
They'd be willing to say
that's
something.
What the problem is.
Interview, but we are requesting more details from all of these instances, especially in the last couple of days. So hopefully we'll get some more information. But we hear what you're concerned about wondering if it's something more that we should be paying attention to, and we're trying to get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, we'll certainly continue to ask those questions. Chairman, thank you so much. Now, top story.
I don't know.
Nah, I'm good on that. I'm good on y'all, man.
What you talking about, Bill?
No, cause like I said, man, I would definitely, you know what I'm saying? We need to know. Is their big toe cut off or something, man? Like we gotta have some information. What's the approximate age of all these people that's being found? Then they said, hey, it was a guy that was found. Was it a black guy that was found or what? Like we're not getting the race and demographic of what's going on.
Yeah, here goes something else. See, this is what I'm saying. This is what's going on. These are days apart.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see.
That makes me mad right there, man. That's why I hate the news, man. We have a suspect. He's wearing Jabot jeans. He's wearing a black big tall T-shirt, but they never said a goddamn skin color of the motherfucker. Then come to find out, it's a damn Mexican with Jabot jeans on, because niggas don't wear Jabot no more. And this nigga hit the flea market. Now we thinking it's a nigga that hit them up like, this nigga still wearing Jabots? Nah, man, that's a damn Mexican wearing that shit. And he was illegal. Oh shit! Y'all would have told us that he had some type of dirty brown skin or something. We could have went with that. We got it up in the air.
Let me see.
As soon as the white, you see the white boys that's been.
I'm trying to pull some more on it right now.
Pulling them on the news the next day. Like as soon as the white boy do something, boy, he all over all the news. Hey, so damn, boy, it's crazy.
So I don't know what's going on. One of them saying it's 13, the other one saying it's 6. They got a lot though. But we know this girl, this the girl that died right here. We know damn well, looking at this video on the show, this girl didn't kill herself. Somebody knocked her ass off. This is her, the last one, like one of the last
Jade
ones.
McKissick was found.
Yeah, I watched that.
Days
after she vanished. And this morning,
Terrance,
investigators still have more questions than answers.
So here's what we do know. She was 11th in an area near North McGregor.
I'm telling you, it's something. Hold on, I gotta let there go. There's something going on.
Still have more questions than answers.
So here's what we do know. She was last seen on September 11th in an area near North McGregor Way. 4 days later, her body was discovered in Bray's Bayou.
Houston police confirm another dead body was found here at Buffalo Bayou. That marks the 5th one just this week and the 14th so far this year.
So they found 5 bodies in 1 week, but ain't nothing going on. That was y'all telling me. This shit ain't even making no sense. I'm with you, man. It could be some ritualistic murder, like they could have a whole coat, just like Charles Manson. They were knocking out folks, huh?
They not saying the dates or how long these bodies or have been found on the deep.
Well, they saying this the 5th day, like they done found these when she got found. It was the 5th body they found that week.
But what Piff's saying is we don't have nothing no actual details. Like they're not giving dates to when the bodies were found because they don't want people drawing connections. They don't want people to realize that there actually is or maybe a serial killer down there.
Yeah. What cracked off them even was she the reason why they start finding bodies in the bayou? You get what I'm saying? Like y'all ain't been skimming through y'all bayou for years now to see if people is in there. Like that's the thing with Chicago too. Is finding people in the water in Chicago. Like Chicago is a dangerous city. Y'all don't never just think of just skimming y'all water every now and then to see if y'all got bodies in there, cars in there and stuff. Like I don't get it with some of these.
You think that they would?
I don't get some of these places, man.
I don't get it either.
Yeah, just like out here, they should be having drones in the desert like every week, once a week, just scatter the desert to see if you got some damn weird ass trash bag sitting out somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like or a barrel something somewhere. They just started pulling people out of Lake Mead that's been killed since the 1960s and shit. Like y'all ain't been thought of getting people out there. You know, like it's just crazy, man. It's crazy. You're weird, man.
It's crazy. And this is what they hold on. Let me play this. Cause this is what folks saying. This is what the people already believe it.
Last week and a half, Houston's bayous have been in the spotlight not for their beauty, but for tragedy. 6 bodies have been recovered since September 14th. Mayor John Whitmire says,
"What's up, man? What the question is? You want to put the link in the chat? You want to come up here? You come up. I am him. Y'all welcome him to the mad one. You know what I'm saying? Y'all give him a round of applause.
Welcome.
Yeah. But I'm confused. I'm just saying. This motherfucker crazy.
This dude.
You bullshit.
You're a troll.
Yeah, he got another one of them trolls. But anyway, back to what we were talking about.
There's no evidence that there is a serial killer on the loose, but there's concerns now about safety.
More patrol definitely always helps because the presence of them just being here is enough to deter some other crime from happening. So I really would appreciate the more patrol.
The most recent case happened late Thursday night. A group of people riding scooters spotted what appeared to be a body. The Houston Police Department dive team later recovered the woman's body near Commerce and Milam, just off Buffalo Bayou. I reached out to the city's public safety committee. 2 council members told me they're holding off on speaking about safety until Houston police wrap up their investigation. The medical examiner's office says there have been 32 water-related cases so far this year, and that includes car crashes.
They ain't asking about the car crash.
The woman whose body was found in the bayou last night, and the 5 others found in the past few days. Houston police tell me it's all under investigation.
That's all I'm saying. You find 6 bodies in 1 week. Y'all need to be investigating some. But get what? Hold on.
Crazy, bro.
Hold on.
The bodies don't float anymore. Is they being found with big boulder rocks on their ankles or something?
That's what we want. We want to know what's going on.
that water don't look deep to me either. So I mean, that looks swimmable. I can stand in that water. I mean, I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know,
Exactly.
because I'm not from Houston. I'm just saying it don't look too deep where you can't see in that water. So it's just crazy. It's just crazy, man. It's just
Yeah.
leadership, man. That's all I do. That just make
Yeah.
me just think about weak leadership all day, man. I can't. Ain't no way in the world, man. My people be found in some water, man, and I'm just going. Nah, I'm good. We gonna definitely find this out by
And
the
this is
night.
the only reason I'm saying this about that, because after 5 months, this is all, hold on, let me go to this. Because after 5 months now, don't forget, this was happening 5 months ago. Now it's happening in Houston. This is the whole thing I'm saying. Maybe these just the same motherfucker. If it is. I don't know if y'all remember this one.
Have told us.
This was, they found their ass in a little bit of shit in
But the
Massachusetts.
public and the press are maybe jumping the gun and are very concerned with the possibility that this could be the work of a serial killer. Now,
If y'all don't remember what I'm talking about, hold on, let me find some news clips. All the damn women they pulled out this goddamn thing up there.
No,
5 months ago now.
yeah, I know. That's what I said. I know about that too, and that comes from weak leadership. Y'all keep on. It could be anybody. It can be all them illegal people that then came across that goddamn border. You know what I'm saying? It could be any goddamn thing. And they're gonna find some way. They're gonna find
Right.
some way to blame it on the far right out there or something. But
Y'all remember that one video they put out of that Arab dude that was at the border, and he was like, "Y'all don't know who I am. You're not smart enough to know who I am, but you will." Y'all remember? Yeah, I remember that.
Everybody remember that.
The head of the Massachusetts State Police has now gotten into the mix regarding the possibility of a New England serial killer. We are breaking down what his very interesting comments might
Interesting because they
mean.
all found in these little damn water areas, like you said, where you can swim at. And goddamn, you don't do no drowning. But these girls were murdered. We know all these girls were murdered.
Where this investigation goes from here. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. Well, the conversation about a possible New England serial killer has just reignited, because now we are hearing from the person who heads up the Massachusetts State Police. That is a big
Now the
deal.
police told me they got a
Before we get
serial
into
killer.
those
They weren't
comments
screaming
and
at
what
it
they
first.
mean, and we'll talk about it. What am I talking about here? Well, there have been a series of deaths in the New England area, and there has been speculation that there is a connection, that there is potentially a serial killer. Let me lay it out for you. March 6th, the body of 35-year-old Paige Fannin from West Islip, New York, was recovered in the Norwalk River out in Connecticut, near Main Avenue and Gristmill Road, by the Norwalk Police Department's scuba team and fire personnel. According to Police Lieutenant Tomasz Podgorski, the river was, quote, flowing rapidly due to the heavy rain overnight. Clothing and personal items were reportedly found near the bank of the river. In fact, I'll tell you, a GoFundMe was set up in Paige's memory, and it reads in part, Paige has left behind 2 amazing parents, 2 sisters, and 1 brother, along with many more family members to mourn. If you had the honor of knowing Paige, you would know how deeply she cared for who she loved. Due to the loss of someone so young, no family is ever ready for something like this. With that being said, I ask whatever you can contribute to help, even if it's just spreading the word, would be of great appreciation from her loved ones. Next, also on March 6th, currently unidentified human remains were found by a hunter in a wooded area near Route 3 in Plymouth, Massachusetts, so approximately 180 miles away from Norwalk. According to Boston 25 and Boston.com, a police report indicates that authorities found a human skull with nasal and jaw portions missing under leaves. It was reportedly green in color, appeared to be weathered. This is according to a police report per Boston.com. And also, Boston 25 reported that this sparked interest from the families of 2 missing women, Sandra Crispo, who vanished 5 years before this, and Brittany McCormick, who disappeared in July of 2021. But to be clear, nothing to indicate at this point that the remains belong to either woman. Then you have the brutal killing of 58-year-old Suzanne Wormser of Groton. Her remains were found in a suitcase near the Colonel Ledyard Cemetery in Connecticut on March 19th. Now, on April 25th, police announced the arrest of 68-year-old Donald Kofel, charged him with Wormser's murder, tampering with evidence, improper disposal of a body. He allegedly confessed to police to killing this woman he once lived with by saying, "All right, man, I did it. I hit her in the head with a bleeping baseball bat and it cracked her bleeping head open." And by the way, when it comes to him, according to local reporting, he has since died in jail. Next, we go to March 20th. Now we go to New Haven, Connecticut, so over 150 miles away from Plymouth, 50 miles from Groton, a little over 30 miles from Norwalk. According to police, this is where the remains of 59-year-old mother Denise Leary are discovered in a wooded area, and they were reportedly in a state of advanced decay. Now, the Office of Chief Medical Examiner confirmed the body was that of Denise, and according to WFSB, Denise had been missing since September 20th, 2024, had last been seen in her home, had been reportedly suffering from paranoid schizophrenia. Mass Live reporting, though, that the investigation has not indicated this is a homicide. March 26, Foster, Rhode Island, almost 90 miles from New Haven, approximately 50 or so miles from Groton, 120 miles from Norwalk, for reference. The body of 56-year-old Michelle Romano was found in a wooded area 8 months after she disappeared and was reported missing by a family member. Investigators confirmed they were looking into the, quote, suspicious circumstances surrounding her death, with WJAR reporting that authorities searched a home in Warwick, Rhode Island, that was thought to be the last known address of Michelle. WPRI reporting that Michelle was considered by friends to be generous and a loving and devoted mother of two. A Facebook group had been set up for Michelle as well. A post from April 1st reads, "Yesterday, our family received the devastating update that Michelle had been found, and we will never, ever let Michelle be forgotten." And the post encourages anyone with information to reach out to the Rhode Island State Police. April 9th, unidentified human remains were found in Killingly, Connecticut. So that's less than 10 miles from Foster, over 80 miles from New Haven, a little over 40 miles from Groton. They were found, according to ABC6, on a dead-end road by a body of water, apparently near railroad tracks. Then the next day, April 10th, Framingham, Massachusetts, 60 miles from Killingly, 60 or so miles from Foster, almost 100 miles from Groton. Firefighters found human remains near the Massachusetts Turnpike. This happened while they were fighting a brush fire. Now, the DA's office indicated, quote, "The preliminary information indicates that the remains may have been there for several months. Information gathered at the scene does not indicate foul play."
Yeah, it sounds like, I'm with you.
The remains were sent over
and all the
to
reason I'm saying that,
forensic anthropologist.
I don't know if y'all know, the last body was found in June 2025, when up here, then all of a sudden, all these women started getting found in Houston. That's all I'm saying. Maybe he's traveling. Hey, maybe it's the same person. All this shit ain't no coincidence. That's all I'm saying. All this stuff is not no coincidence. Y'all ain't gonna sit here and tell me all this is a coincidence now.
Medical examiner. You go to April 22nd, Springfield police found a woman near a bike path on the 1500 block of Hall of Fame Avenue. She was declared dead, later identified as 45-year-old Megan Meredith. Now, we have been all on top of this New England story for a while now, and the reason that we can be on top of a story like this and really break it down and bring you updates is because of the amazing support that we get from our sponsor, Morgan & Morgan. This is America's largest injury law firm. This is a firm with over 1,000 attorneys. You know why they have so many? Because they win a lot. They have recovered over $25 billion from Guluni said 2 days later, "We understand the unease that comes with such acts of violence, and we want the community to know that each of these cases is being thoroughly investigated in close coordination with our law enforcement partners. While online conversations around these incidents continue to grow, we urge the public to be mindful of the role that social media can play in spreading fear or misinformation. Unverified claims can compromise active investigations and contribute to a sense of chaos that does not reflect the full picture." And that kind of echoes other statements that we heard from law enforcement when, for example, the Connecticut State Police released a statement to people after the remains were found in Killingly. It said this investigation is in the early stages, remains active and ongoing, and there is no information at this time suggesting any connection to similar remains discoveries actively under investigation by CSP or other Connecticut law enforcement agencies. There is no known
See
threat
what I
to
told
the
you,
public
bud?
at this time. Groton, Connecticut
See?
Police
That's
issued
what
a
I'm
statement that said, in
saying.
part, regarding references circulating on social media about incidents in the state of Rhode Island, we currently have no information connecting those events to any of the incidents in Groton. By the way, Groton Police Chief Louis Fazaro told WTNH on April 11th, I would tell people, don't rush to judgment. But now, as I said, we are hearing from Massachusetts State Police, the leader of the MSP, Colonel Jeffrey Noble. And this is significant because the Massachusetts State Police serves as the statewide law enforcement agency and maintains investigative, tactical, and support units throughout the Commonwealth. And what he said was published in the Boston Herald. He came out, he said, there is no evidence right now about a serial killer, but that he is, quote, tracking the cases. He said, quote, as a former homicide detective, certainly I am tracking the news of these tragic deaths. There is no evidence to indicate that there is a serial killer at the moment. Detectives are very much monitoring and tracking and aware of these cases. And certainly, if we do uncover similarities or consistencies between the cases, they have our attention for sure. So let me bring in right now retired FBI agent and attorney Bobby Chacon to make sense of what those statements mean.
Hold on,
Bobby,
I want to hear the
what do
FBI
those
say
statements
before we
mean?
get into it.
Good to see you too, Jesse. Look, at the most basic level, they mean they can't shut the door on the serial killer theory. They just can't. And that's prudent. Although you want to not panic the public. So you want to say, look, this one, we know what happened. This one, we know what happened. These, we don't know what happened. And so,
you know what I'm saying? What y'all think about that?
I agree
They're
with
doing
both.
exactly what I said they were doing. They're trying not to panic the public, and that's why they're not putting no details out. They got information, but they ain't gonna put no details out because they don't want the public to panic. That's exactly what it is. It's the same story in Mississippi, in Houston.
But you gotta hear these stories, and then now I'm like, all right, man, I gotta stay on the swivel. I gotta keep the strap on me. I gotta watch left and right. I gotta watch behind me. You feel what I'm saying? I go to the grocery store. I gotta make sure, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that person look.
And mostly, I don't see never females getting pulled out these things. That's all I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. We gotta start talking to our women. We gotta make our women socially aware, man. Because like a man, like me, when I'm out, man, you know what I'm saying. Even if I'm out enjoying myself, man, I'm still looking at everything around me, man. I'm looking at the dough. I'm looking at people on. You know what I'm saying. Oh man, I don't care who they is. They look iffy, man. I'm looking at everything, man. And so these could be cases of women who just you know, just walking around thinking everything is peaches and cream, man, and then they getting snatched up, man. It could be those type of, you know what I'm saying, those type of situations, man. You know, so they're not even saying that.
This is a serial killer.
They're not saying these women married or anything though. Like they got family, they got kids. Like what about them is making them get snatched up? That just be my only issue, man.
They got one of these running around right here. That's what I think. They got one of these running around.
Happy Halloween, Miss Joe Rod. I'm just, I don't.
Motherfucker like killing motherfucker. I don't know.
Trespass on your yard and shit, man. I was just.
Let me find out they got old Michael Myers running around some damn well.
I just really like her, man, and I thought that she liked me too, and
See how that
you ever really liked the girl and you just couldn't.
That's what I think going on. Some crazy ass people in the world.
I'm sorry, man. I'll peace out of your hair, man. Thank you for.
Like my boy Michael, you know, just like Michael, just some crazy ass people.
Hey, where'd you go, man? You're acting like really sketchy right now. I don't. What's up?
You got some psycho like this out there.
I'm leaving, right? I don't.
Stalking motherfuckers. Yeah.
Right now, them lights went out. Boy, that Bible is.
Yeah, I got the hell on too. Yeah, you got one of them running around here. My boy, slow walking, but he doing women. Mike Myers kill everybody. That's what's going on. Yeah, one of these crazy ass motherfuckers out here. They're knocking off women. Nah, it didn't save him. I don't know if y'all seen that Halloween. You know, Mike Myers.
I've seen every one of them.
I mean, too. You know, I'm a Michael Myers fan. But Mike come by like, bitch, I'm gonna kill you too. old Mike, goddamn. Yeah, crazy motherfuckers that do shit like this. Yeah, but anyway, like I was saying, women, man, y'all gotta keep your gun. Y'all, if you ain't got no gun, y'all do need to get one for real, though.
Yeah.
No bullshit.
All that
Nah, I think all them folks, Massachusetts, they found up there, and all the girls, all the people that done found in Houston. I want to say they were college students. There was one video say most of them were college students. That's what I was looking for, that video. Yeah, 'cause I know he had pulled up a lot of them.
Man, I can only imagine all the bodies found up in New York, though. If they skim them waters, man, I can only imagine how many bodies come up out of there.
Of course.
Bruh, it's probably a whole civilization under them waters.
Yeah. Yeah, motherfucker, yeah, man. It's crazy though, man. Cause like I said, when I sit back and look at the internet, man, you don't see this on, man. Like, bro, like I see a few people talking about it on TikTok and stuff, but it should be like that should be viral, man. Soon as one body got pulled out of a bayou and they seen it was us, you know what I'm saying? Like it just take one for them, like all them people that got found, right? Ain't none of them, not saying their lives is not, you know what I'm saying, like valuable to the next person, but though they are not
I don't
important,
know.
they're not important people. You know what I'm saying? Let this be a CEO of something. Let this be the mayor's son or daughter get pulled out of bayou or something. Trust me, they'll find out who it is easily.
They sure will. Yep, sure would.
This was 12 days ago right here. They don't
Third body
was
in less than a week. A third body was found in a bayou here in Houston.
That's all I'm saying.
Today, one was found in the White Oak Bayou near Taylor Street. Our records indicate it is the 12th one found in a bayou here this year alone. Fox 26's Sherman DeSalle was on the scene earlier, and tonight he is looking into the growing but also the mysterious issue here in our city.
The Houston Police Department reports yet another body was found in the bayou. On Tuesday, police say they received a call about a body seen on the 2300 block of Taylor Street in the White Oak.
And see, the whole thing about this area, what you were saying, Pill, this ain't even no damn deep water. They just tossing motherfuckers over here. So you know most of these folks got deleted. Somebody deleted these people. If you see, if we look at this, like, brother, they just tossing people over there.
There as the body was retrieved by medical examiners. The details are limited.
Well, like I said, this was 12 days ago. But
was found in a canal near Greens Bayou off the East Freeway. Also, another reported on Brays Bayou near Medical Service Drive at Spur 5. So our records show that this makes 12 bodies reported in local bayous for the year of 2025. So
12.
Should be concerned. And what's the deal with all of these bodies popping up in bayous? A lot of
I got the first one was May 9th. Then you got May 16th. Then you got June 9th. Hold up. You got May 7th. Hold on. You got May 7th, May 9th, May 15th. Hold on. You got May 7th and April 15th. My bad. So it's April 15th, May 7th, May 9th, May 16th, June 9th, August 21st, August 27th. 2 of them found on September the 15th and one found on September the 16th. And they just found that girl on September the 20th.
Hey, Boog,
Yeah.
that person that dropped off the person that May 7th, that May April 15th, that's the same person. We go. That's his spot to drop. That's their spot to drop. He could be a woman too, catching bodies, but
Then you got 2 of them on the 5th. They just found that girl last week. That's September the 20th.
Last week. Yeah.
That was last week. They just found her ass in there. And these two here today ain't that but the 29th. That was 9 days ago they just found the body. That's all I'm saying. You're not gonna sit here and tell me all this is a coincidence. That's like we don't want to hear it.
But they want you to believe that.
But I don't want to be devil's advocate, man. I gotta just do it one time, man. I gotta be a sellout and a coon one time, man. Just let me go ahead and coon out right quick. Niggas, man. It could be us killing each other and dumping us off in the water, man. That's why I say, man, I need is how many white people got found in the water? How many white people got? How many whatever Latinos, whatever down there, Mexicans, whatever. How many of them
Oh
got
yeah, I
found?
feel you saying you
I
didn't
don't
know
know.
what the hell they target. What's going on?
I just need to know,
Yeah,
man.
all
That's
right,
it,
man.
man. If they found with bullet holes in them in the water, then all right, man. All right, come on now. You know what I'm saying? Now if they found decapitated, all right, we could talk about somebody else. But hey, we don't know, man.
Yeah, and that's what's
Yeah, you
crazy
right.
about it.
I hate it. Yeah,
That's
you
the
can't
bad part about it. We don't know.
say it's a serial killer
We don't know. We
when a
can't
city
right
is
now,
found.
but I got my eyes on that story. How about that? We got
Yeah,
our eyes on y'all.
me too. Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure if women just start winding up dead in Georgia, oh motherfucker, what's serial killer running around? You know, when Wayne Williams was out, we had to be in for the street lights was on. I don't know if y'all know the Wayne Williams story.
No, but shoot,
They
we
say
got
he
it.
was the one killing all the kids back in the 80s
Yeah.
in Georgia.
Was it that dude with the glasses?
Yeah, that's him,
I
yeah.
know exactly who you talking about. Yep.
Yeah, the Wayne Williams story. We had to be in the house before the street light came on. Wayne Williams had everybody shook. All the
Yep.
black children coming up missing. He said he didn't do it. He said the Klan was doing it. I don't
Yeah.
know who was doing it, but they were killing black children.
He
Wasn't
did
he
that shit.
classified as the first black serial killer or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You the first, you doing some shit we don't even do. A
Yeah.
serial killer.
They had another dude trying to imitate him some years ago out there too, though. Didn't they, book? They had another dude trying to imitate him. He was out
Not
there
in
shooting.
Georgia.
It was in Georgia.
We had no I think we had no own thing. I'm trying to think what other serial. We had no.
No, the black
No,
dude, it's him. That's who you talking about, Piff. He was trying to
Yeah,
imitate somebody else.
yeah.
oh, he was trying to imitate somebody else.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
We had a
because they
dude
thought,
that was killing the homeless people. I
yeah,
guess you call him a serial killer.
when they first,
He was snatching up the black boy. He was snatching up the
yeah,
black boy, wasn't he?
yeah.
Yeah,
Now when
that was
dude,
Wayne Williams. Yeah.
when
All right,
dude
that's
first
what
was doing it, they thought it was somebody else because of that. But then they thought it was another killer. But I forgot how it happened. I watched the show. I watched it on
I gotta
Netflix.
look it up.
They made a whole show about it.
Yeah.
I forgot how it happened, but they
He
ended up
killed a lot
finding
of
out that it
children
was
in
him.
Atlanta, man. A lot of black children. They end up dead fucking with him, with Wayne Williams. That's the only black serial killer I know. But yeah. But we couldn't come out the house. We had to be in the house before the street lights went out when we were little because of that some bitch.
That
But
wasn't
yeah.
universal then. That wasn't universal because shoot, I grew up in Arkansas. We had to be home before the street lights was out too. So the street light
Wayne
was
Williams had the whole state of Georgia shook.
yeah.
Well, you know, we some 80s. I'm an 80s baby. So, you know, we grew up in the 80s. We used to go outside and play back in them days.
Yeah.
But, hey, man, y'all big ass football players, y'all got to stop beating on these folks. I don't know what the hell this was about. But Buddy got his ass shot. Look how big he is compared to this little dude. Look at Big Boy. Big Boy on his ass. But Big Boy, you know you can't be doing that to these little dudes. Little dudes finna burn the hell out of him. Look how they beat him. Them football players. I don't realize it. Don't holler now. Y'all big ass on butt ass. Look how big they is, bro. Compared to little dude. And y'all jumping him at that.
And, hey,
Look how big these motherfuckers is.
you see the female swan first, man. That's
Look. But listen, look how big these motherfuckers is on that boy ass. Look at this. Man, that's a big ass boy.
Yeah, I get
That's
it
a
though.
big ass boy.
I get
That's
it.
a big ass boy.
This looking like another situation where a female is in the middle of it and being enticing. These YNs, man, they don't care. They don't care. And this big guy probably simping or he trying to fight for the female.
Look how he dragging it.
Yeah, because if you heard him when it first started, if you heard him, he said something about putting the hands on a female or something like that. I
Yeah,
heard
so
him when he said it.
now he done got shot and probably done messed up his college career at a party where probably a function he shouldn't even be at to begin with.
Yeah.
Like, bro, these dudes
Did he
are-
survive?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't think he died. He was hollering like hell. But look how they got, look how big boy pulling his little dude's leg. He realized the boy had a gun. He don't know why he didn't tell him, but he said, oh shit. Cause y'all gonna hear him say, oh shit, and break out running.
Oh
He
yeah,
realized
I
the dude
heard.
had a gun.
That was his man, though.
He said, oh shit. Look. Man, come on, hey man.
And this is
why you don't do that.
That's why you don't get in the middle of that bullshit. Now you
Just ain't worth it.
2025, I'm not fighting anybody, man. That's what I keep trying to say, man. As soon as you get the upper hand, they shooting at you. So now I'm gonna shoot you first. It is what it is.
Why you crazy?
I don't know. I'll pat your pockets and see if you got it on you afterward. But bro. If a person just randomly trying you, bro, I'm just gonna take it as they got it on. I don't care what age they is. A 13-year-old try me, hey, bro, yeah, he might have it on him. He might, and I get to walking away, and then he probably swing on me, and then I got to beat on him, and then he shoot. Wow. Oh man, I'm sorry.
I gotta ask a question. Why would you ever go to a restaurant like this? Why would I go to a restaurant where I cook my own goddamn food? I could stay at home for this shit.
We got plenty of them out here, bro. This
was out to restaurants like this.
It's the experience.
I can cook my own food at home. I don't need to go to your shit to cook.
I bet that mug expensive though.
Ever been to a breakfast restaurant where you're the chef? I know you fucking lying, gang. You think I'm finna wake up out of the comfort of my fucking bed, leave my fucking crib, go to a restaurant and pay so I got to cook? You got the game fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. What the fuck you think this is? And they really got y'all dumbass too, cause y'all fucking paying to do it. Look at that nigga over there. Nigga invested in that food. He trying to cook that shit right. And he taking that shit serious too. That nigga started standing up. He gon' cook that shit right on front of him. He gon' get that flip pancake when it's supposed to be flipped. Look at him. Not only did this fucking nigga stand up, that nigga grabbed 2 spatulas, bitch. That shit gonna be perfect fucking with him. He gonna hit the salt and pepper. Bitch, we eating good. You could have made this shit at home.
Thank you, man.
You probably paid like $50 to cook your own food, man.
Well,
oh, as a society, this is crazy, bro. They ain't even got no chefs. Bitch, you the chef.
So you basically playing for the man over in the hell. Hey, I can wash the dishes too, man. You tell me you gotta wash dishes at home. I can wash the dishes too. I can't wait to call it. I might have. I'm gonna pay $50. I'm paying $50 for an egg. Yeah, so now, they were talking about him doing what that shit called when you jump in the crowd? What name of that shit when you're an artist and you jump in the crowd?
Crowd surfing.
Yeah, they told him don't do it because he was finna do it. Big Ball finna do it.
No.
Boy.
Please don't.
Boy, if he hit the ground, the earth gonna split. Bro, it's gonna be a tsunami of chocolate milk.
He talking about dive on in. You got this, Dave. That's what you got this. Dave Blunt, don't you drive your bitch. You can't make this up. That nigga fans to my no. That man fans if I don't you do it. We ain't catching your big ass. Jump your big ass over here now.
Be gone.
You know what's crazy though is
Gone.
I ain't even hating on him though, man. Like, bro, I heard one song by this dude that I'm like, oh, this shit slap. But he got a crowd of people, bro. So kudos to him, man. Like, big ups to him.
But the fan base tell them, don't you jump your big ass over here, but we not catching you. We love your music, but we moving out of way. Look, all the people saying you got it, James, man, you damn sure right. All the people saying you got this is the people right in front of her. You know he gonna miss their ass anyway. They moving out the rip, all the rip.
He ain't. Wait, look. First off, let's just acknowledge the fact that there was a gap, an actual gap between him and the crowd. He wasn't gonna make it to the crowd.
Let me see,
if he jumped off that stage, he was not gonna make it to the crowd.
He said, "What was he?"
Hold on, I'm gonna see one more time. Bring it back up now. Y'all see big boy. This Dave, he went over here in the corner talking about you got this, Dave. The dude talking about you got this way over here in the corner. Filming.
Bro, he probably sweated.
You know,
Hey, look at that gap. He's not gonna clear that.
His ass about
He not finna clear that. He's going straight down.
He got J's on. You never know he got J's on, bro. He got some.
I'm looking at the comment, but man, them people screaming for their lives. And he thought they were serious. Somebody just said what you said, Tice. This girl Keisha said, I was supposed to believe he was going to be able to clear that 3 feet space. Yeah, everybody in the crowd, somebody say, please don't. Hey, man. Look at their hand. Like, no. This fuck gonna do it in the corner cheering him on, and he the one that he ain't gonna get fouled. He ain't gonna get fell on.
That boy Piff said he got some J's on.
He got some J's on, bro. Hey,
Queen say he believe he can fly. Yo, them J's on, and you right, he do believe he can fly. Hey, I just thought he need a running store, and I don't think he need no running store.
It's going to look, bro. If he hit the ground, it's going to look like Hiroshima. All you're going to see is a mushroom cloud.
Boy, going crazy as hell. Hey, man. He told you right. They wanted to see that nigga.
That's it.
Hey, put the funny part of Max, you right through. Because the boat cheering him on. He the one way in the corner recording. You don't see the mother folks talking about, no. They talking about, no, don't jump. No. Look at the other folks.
They wanted to see a suicide. That's what it was.
That's the fence right there. He's not clearing that fence.
No, he's not. Bruh, that is dude, that is just water weight and bones. His spine gonna take all of the impact.
In this goddamn corner. His fat ass ain't gonna touch that. He trying to do He a rapper. Look, them folks talking about no. Look at their hands. No. You can't make this up, man. Them folks like, no. Don't do it.
Nah,
hey,
bro, you need to stay in the gym, man. You'll be able to crowd surf something.
Yeah.
You got to keep this one. This one, you got to make a meme out of this one or something like that. Like something that you just play randomly every now and then. This one too good.
But I'm telling you, now this dude here wrong. Y'all better not laugh at this. This man is wrong as hell for what he said about these damn plus size models. And this thing, I don't know if y'all seen it, but he catching hell. Now, did y'all see this? The fan band announcer Joe Bullock on the fire after his remarks about the Alabama State dance team. Y'all, man, look at this shit.
They're now the new face
He chose the wrong place.
Hey, bro, this ain't the 1970s no more, man. You can't call a woman fat no more, bro.
No, talking about they the new face of old Zippy. You dirty motherfucker. Man, them folks gonna get on your ass, Pops. They gonna get on Pop's ass, man.
That's
why would he do that?
I don't know why the hell he did that.
Well, you know, some people think they're comedians.
So what about this one now? Y'all better not laugh at this, Nita. She's become the first lawyer with Down syndrome.
The comments, I seen this. The comments so jacked up.
Look.
Scrolling on Instagram, minding everybody business, and I seen Anna Victoria becomes world's first lawyer with Down syndrome, right? Look at the pictures. I'm like, dang, that's what's up. And then something in my head said, click the comments, and I don't know what.
Bro, that shit, man.
It's full of dinosaur nuggets. Oh my god! Oh man, that's diabolical.
You know that shit.
I didn't write none of it. I didn't write it.
Here for the
I
comments.
did not write it. So don't.
Oh no.
I just read. Don't.
Somebody said you're gonna get 15 to life over a park.
I ain't do nothing. That's all I'm trying to say. They had a lie for this. They had a lie.
Hey,
Y'all
evil.
going to hell.
Yeah.
I thought I was
going to hell.
Yeah, y'all going. I say y'all some seats, man. Y'all definitely gonna be.
You know what? I gotta read some of the comments on this.
Scrolling.
Man, listen.
Yeah. Go to it and read them comments, bro. The one when I seen them say a briefcase full of dinosaur nuggets, dude.
That they say briefcase full of dinosaur nuggets.
I about
What's
lost
wrong, bro?
Welcome to hell.
They
Hey,
evil.
man.
They so
ain't shit,
Right.
man.
I'm trying to go to heaven, man. I'm trying to go to heaven, bro.
Me too. I'm not laughing at that. Y'all dead ass wrong. I'm not going to hell with y'all. Oh, I got
on Instagram.
So you pull up these.
Read the comments, bud. Read
Anna
the
Victoria
comments.
becomes world's first lawyer with
He
Down
pull them
syndrome,
up. I am.
Look at the pictures. I'm like, dang, that's what's up. And then something in my head said, click the comments, and
Oh, this
I don't know
Mexico. Oh, okay.
Briefcase. Look, they talking about a briefcase full of dinosaur nuggets. How the fuck I get the firing squad for a parking ticket? Shit. How does a defendant plea breakfast? Man, come on, man. People ain't shit.
Oh, go down. The other one. The last one. The last one. Good. That one.
It say, Your Honor, may I please approach the bench and lick the window?
Wow.
Oh my god.
Man,
Bro, the one that said your owner. Oh my god, I'm about to die.
Look at my lawyer, dog. I'm going to jail. hey, the nigga ain't been high her. Hell nah, we ain't that damn nigga ain't that crazy.
I didn't write none of it.
Though. It's Mexico, man. We do is we expect, man. It's Mexico, man.
They got their own.
Your honor. Your honor. These folks ain't shit, man.
I didn't write it.
Definition of if I cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to you.
Yep.
When you agree to
I did not write it. So don't.
About to get a chair for man, look what that person said. I'm about to get the chair for a misdemeanor.
Right.
Man, not the literature. I told the buddy say 15 to life over parking tickets.
It ain't. I just read it. Don't. I ain't do that.
It's about briefcase full of uncooked macaroni and cheese.
Man.
Honor. What that shit say? Honor. He do it. Huh? I don't even know
do it. He didn't do it.
That shit ain't funny. Y'all ain't right, man. Y'all is not right, man. I'm just reading the man.
That's all I'm trying to say.
I'm about to say, I Spain. Here we got the first president with that rose. What the hell is that?
The UP says she part of a special council. Oh my God.
Part of the special council. Wow.
Talking about I live in Spain, and here we got the first president with a rose. What the hell is that?
What?
I don't know.
I don't know what they president got going on.
I have no idea. Some with mac
I
and
seen
cheese.
she 10 months for murder. She worked for the what is that?
They got a lot.
Oh man, she worked for the law firm of Ben and Jerry. Get the fuck out of here. Not Ben and Jerry. Hey, they usually more qualified than Pam Bundy. Damn, Pam done caught her straight.
Bad for this.
Wait, Amber Heard attorney was pretty slow. Are we sure she's the first? You know what?
Yeah. No, she was though. They handed Amber Heard that.
What's going on here? Breakfast? What is it? Breakfast?
We keep seeing that. This must be off of some show with some Down syndrome person.
It's gotta be.
Full of grilled cheese.
Let me see. I'm gonna have to look.
It's about my client is not making grilled cheese at night, Your Honor. Your Honor.
Your Honor.
Who y'all going to
Hey,
hell?
evil.
I thought.
I guess she down with the law. She did. She did making cases at night. When the FB we get ice cream. But they bought back brazen bull for me not having a
down
friend
with the law.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, y'all going.
Y'all get in the chair for y'all get in the chair for alleged shoplifting.
Where is it from, Piff?
It's something on TikTok called "Briefcase Full of Grilled Cheese Lawyer."
I say y'all.
Dang, so it's a thing.
Yeah, and it's on Reddit. They got a whole thing to Shane Gillis on Reddit about briefcase full of. I will look it up. We'll go through
Look at this shit right here. They got somebody in bar. I made a huge mistake. Like, man, you go on the death row for driving a 75 and a 70 zone. Man, get the hell out of here.
Definitely gonna be parked in the back.
These folks ain't shit, man.
Yeah, I'm glad they said. I'm glad they said the location though.
They talking about how the hell you get a death penalty for jaywalking. George order in the court, lawyer. Can I help? Oh, look. They talking about George order in the court, lawyer. Can I have a chicken strip?
That's horrible.
These folks ain't shit, boy. It lets you know. I take her over POS lawyer. My client is guilty, Your Honor. Man, when they perfect lawyers for you know what? They dirty as hell. They talking about this the perfect lawyer for illegals. She already Mexican. Man, you know, dirty. These folks ain't shit in these companies, man. They talking about bro saying I only got parking tickets. Why do I serve 13-year life sentence? Man.
So I was just scrolling. How many of them people hating on her though? How many of them people hating on
her? They hating on that again, man. They dead wrong, man. All of them hating on that damn girl. They ass can get through lawyer school. Salute to her. She made it through, goddamn.
But she went through Mexican lawyer school, so we just gonna take it.
Well, you know, we ain't got to deal with that over here. She wouldn't be my lawyer no way. I wouldn't hire her ass. No offense to her.
We're gonna take their public system. Not saying that our public system is any better, but I'm just saying we're gonna take it with a grain of salt, though. You know what I'm saying? Hope she
We're gonna take it with.
Yeah.
We're gonna take it with the whole entire salt shaker, not just a grain of salt.
All you NBA YoungBoy fans, y'all crazy as hell. Y'all seen this? NBA YoungBoy fans say she's facing eviction after buying tickets with her rent money. Now look at her goddamn ass.
What damn? How much is her rent?
What?
This ain't $4,000 paying due.
Man, ain't nobody rent $4,000 gang. Ain't nobody $4,000. She ain't $4,000 for a ticket.
She ain't been paying. She ain't been paying. That's what it is.
And then young boy said, hey, you better not go outside today. But he said, I ain't going outside today. My favorite young boy song.
Man, ain't no way. She must want to sit. She must want to sit on the first row or some shit like that. Cause ain't no way. $4,000 for a ticket. Shit. Nah.
Had to be, man.
She better not have no kids either. She need to be laid on somebody's lap and get her damn ass tapped. She ain't got no kids.
Hey, bud, you know you gotta do the avatars, right?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it. I ain't gonna forget today. I got you. Oh, who seen this series? This diabolical here. They talking about if the YNs had their own TV show. Look.
What's up, y'all? My name Lil Switch, and today, I guess one of my ops thought I wanted to pull up at his crib. So guess what? I popped up right outside. This is his house right here. This is the type of shit I do when I'm bored. But hey, sometimes I hate when I gotta do this all by myself. Wait a minute. You guys can come with me. Where's my manners? Do you want to come with me to drop one of my ops? Hell yeah. Yes. That's all you had to say then. Let's go. First, what do you think we need? Yo, Glock. Ah, you're right.
I thought
But
he
I
was
think
gonna
we may
say a
have one
switch.
problem. I left that in my backpack. Do you guys see my red backpack? Turn around, fool. It's right behind you. Behind me? In that tree, nigga. In the tree? Who the fuck put my backpack up in the tree?
These folks crazy. I don't know the internet gotta be stopped.
I know Dora would have never had these pounds. Y'all would have gave her a ladder, some steps, some wings to fly and grab the damn backpack. But since a real YN want to get on TV, y'all ain't gonna give him shit. You know, where my respect at? Do y'all motherfuckers see a ladder somewhere around this bitch? It's right behind you, fool. Behind me? Well, we gotta hurry up, man. God damn. Almost got it. Reach. Got it. Oh, shit. That's the police. Looks like we're gonna have to have this fun some other time. But look, always remember, stay dangerous and never get caught.
Man, these folks, the internet is diabolical. These folks need to stay there in country. People are crazy on the internet, man.
Undefeated, man. The internet is undefeated always.
Yes. The internet is undefeated. I always can't make this stuff up.
I sure like giving people kudos, man, with their creative ideas. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he might be against the culture and all that, but that was a creative video, man. So kudos to him. It went viral for sure.
Stop trying to celebrate y'all birthday like y'all at a real bar, because this is what happens.
Oh.
Yo,
You do know you on fire, right? You do know your ass on fire, don't you, baby?
Stupid.
What the hell?
I don't bet you know. Dominant. I don't know if folks know they on fire. Yeah.
And then laughing. Don't realize
And they
she
laughing
danger.
about it.
Zero self-awareness.
Damn, man.
Yeah, man.
I hope that was a house. I hope that was a house.
Okay, man, this is a good song. Now, I'm going to let y'all hear this little rap by AI created. Now, I think this was very good for the children. Y'all need to create more stuff like this.
Say, now who created the potato chip? That was George Crumb. Lonnie Johnson invented the super soaker water gun. Wayne Jones made the air conditioning unit for show. Alexander Miles, automatic elevator doors. George Washington Carver made over 300 products from peanuts. Lyda Newman made the hairbrush. The fire escape ladder was Joseph Winters. Willie Johnson made the egg beater. Who ready for dinner? The modern doorknob, that was Osborne Dorsey. Okay, plus he made the door stopper. We keep rejoicing over names like Daniel Williams. Show courtesy. He performed the first open heart surgery. Sarah Boone made the modern day ironing board. Philip Downing made the mailbox. The list goes on. The hot comb, that was Madam C.J. Walker. Okay, so many who would rather be doers instead of talkers. John Stewart made the mop. Benjamin Banneker made America's first plot. Yeah, we built a lot. So many more names could be on this list. But the verse is pretty much done, so class dismissed. We are amazing, intelligent, so powerful. The definition of excellent, relevant. That's evidence. Embrace this while we show off our greatness. Take a look at what we made. It's amazing. Take a look at what we made. It's amazing. Take a look at what we made. I said it's amazing.
Yeah, more black children need to learn the stuff.
Hey, bud, I shared one that we need to that that the kids need to hear. It's a good one. You ought to check it out.
I got it. Hold up. Now, the skinny girls getting on you BBL girls. This is another rap video. If you got a BBL, the little skinny minutes, them ain't playing with y'all.
I get paid for being little. So my ass don't clap, but move, shake, jump. Every time I fuss with a BBL, bitch, she always bringing up her fake butt. But she never leave without her makeup. But she always going through a breakup. Telling me I need to gain weight, but I look better than you off the wake up.
I get paid for being a baddie. Know you fat and think you flashy. Spending 10 grand on your ass and he still tell me he unhappy. Skinny mini got him mad. Niggas wishing they could trap me. Ain't no ass, but I got something you don't have, and that's my daddy. Skinny bitches do it better.
Conflicted.
Skinny bitches do it better. Skinny bitches do it better. Skinny itty bitty bitches do it better. Skinny mini with some itty bitty titties, but your nigga wanna fuck me still. Why your nigga wanna fuck around? He ain't never giving up for real. Skinny bitches do it better. Skinny itty bitty bitches.
They getting on y'all BBL girl asses. She said they still got their daddy. Y'all bitches ain't got no daddy. You got a BBL. That's what they saying now. I'm just, this is what they saying.
Being little, so my ass don't clap, but it moves. Shake, jump. Every time I fuss with a BBL, bitch, she always bringing up her fake butt. But she never leave without her makeup. But she always going through a breakup. Telling me I need to gain weight, but I look better than you off the wake up.
I get paid for being a baddie. Know you fat and think you flashy. Spending 10 grand on your ass and he still tell me he unhappy. Skinny mini got him mad. Niggas wishing they could trap me. Ain't no ass, but I got something you don't have, and that's my daddy.
Skinny bitches do it better.
She said y'all ain't got no daddy. BBL girl. What you call them girl? BBL. Hey, they talking about the BBL girl, Queen. Oh, we got the thing. Hold on, what it say? Where is it? Oh, I gotta find it. Oh, right here. I know what it say.
These BBLs killing y'all.
Yeah, these BBLs killing them.
These BBLs killing y'all.
Yeah, they talking about the girl with the BBLs. Hey, look. Look, man, talking about itty bitty bitches on the ride. Y'all ain't crazy. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
They say they on the rise, man.
I mean,
hey.
no cap though, man. Because people, them BBLs, man, they don't even be understanding what it make them look like first, and then what turns people off.
I'm be honest with you, the girl with the BBLs and the girl with the BBLs and the trainers, I don't talk none of it. I don't know what's what, because they starting to look alike. And them trainers get a lot of BBLs too. And I don't know what y'all got going on.
So y'all you can't even tell the difference anymore in Atlanta.
I'm telling you, bro. Atlanta is a scary place. That's the nightmare before Christmas.
Atlanta, boy, I don't know what's going on. You got a BBL, I ain't rocking with, but I don't know what you is. You can you can look like a woman, but your ass can be a man. And then, I want people. You don't tell me you gonna be fucking. No, man. No, I ain't saying nothing.
Hey, bro, Piff, it be Halloween all year long down there in Atlanta, bro.
I did a celebrity event. No bullshit, Piff. I did a celebrity event with JT and them perform. I was doing security for it. The trainers and the girl with the BBLs, you cannot tell them apart.
Yeah.
All the reason I can tell them apart, I had to look at their feet. Yeah. I was like, that's a dude, that's a girl.
Hey.
But for everything else, they look alike.
Hey, what was the name of the Transformer home planet? Was it Cybertron? That's what Atlanta is. Atlanta is Cybertron, home of all the Transformers.
Yeah, they came from San Francisco, though. I'm going to blame the West Coast for this. Well, what are you saying? Get my buddy got, man. Look at this.
Customer got upset because an all-you-can-eat fish fry didn't live up to its name.
It's false advertising.
Bill Griffith has a beef with the all-you-can-eat fish fry at Chuck's Place in Thiensville. He was there Friday when the restaurant cut him off after he ate a dozen pieces.
We asked for more fish, and they refused to give us any more fish.
The restaurant says it was running out of fish and patience, arguing Bill has been a problem customer before. They sent him on his way with another 8 pieces, but that still wasn't enough. He was so fired up, he called the police. Why did you think you needed to call the police about it?
Well, because I think that people have to stand up for consumers.
And he wasn't done. He came back 2 days later with a picket sign. Elizabeth Remming is a waitress there and says they've tried to work with Bill over the years, like letting him have a tab he still hasn't paid off. What do you have to say about that?
Well, I've got a running account here.
Bill isn't backing down, saying his fish fry fight isn't over.
Just when you thought America couldn't get any faster, you run into him. He got an open credit account. Now I'm gonna tell you something, white folks. Black folks don't know. We don't know nothing about this. This is shocking news. He got an open credit account at an all-you-can-eat buffet, and you didn't call the police because they didn't give you enough. They sent you home. Y'all heard everything I heard.
They sent the man home with extra fish.
This is fact. This is a different level. This is top tier, rotund. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
For real though.
I'm mad because he called it fat, man. Nah, that ain't fat. That's something else. That's flat out gluttony.
That's gluttony, man. Fishes, and then you up there day before send you home with some more, you still mad.
No, but the guy that was making the fish at the beginning, that was his fish place that he complaining about.
I think.
That's an all-you-can-eat fish place.
I'm saying
no. The guy at the beginning was the fat dude, wasn't it?
No, the black dude that was making the fish.
Yeah, that was the big boy. Yeah.
Was that his?
Oh no, he probably one of the cooks now.
Okay.
The waitress got on there too. Now, this girl played this off. They put like a worker played this off damn good. You seen it? Tell me y'all seen it.
Nah, I ain't seen it.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
Oh my God.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a
What
family
was
of
she
4.
planning on doing? Like, how was she gonna stop him?
Right.
Yeah, Queen, you right. They didn't say they had a limit on that fish. I get where Buddy come from. A guy ate 20 damn pieces. God damn, but at least you fish for somebody else.
Still though, they shouldn't have to tell you, hey man, there's a limit to this. Your body should tell you that.
No, I'm telling
Your body alone should tell you that.
I'm telling you right on, man. You don't get your fat ass up out of here, nigga. I'm gonna take your ass out the back, nigga. Get your ass up out of here, nigga. You done ate 12. We gave you 8 more. Oh no, you gonna have to whoop home.
He wouldn't have got that.
You ain't coming back. We gonna what is that? We just gonna bar you up out of here. You can't come back.
Yep. Exactly. Put his face up on the plaster, his face up on the window.
Yep. We're gonna have a big ass some signs like how when people be spilling out the floor, gonna have that shit right at the front door. Then they can't come in.
Now, Buddy went savage on this girl on his pot the balloon. This funny.
Then we had one more down over here. Your name and age?
Sade, and I'm 24.
All right. And Sade, what do you do?
And I'm an esthetician.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
He mentioned someone who has humor. I don't think I'm very funny.
Okay.
But something I.
Am I tripping? You know what? I'm gonna just be quiet.
I like the crossing. First impression, a good style.
Okay.
Thank you.
So you want someone that's also funny as well? Is that what you mean by humor, or like they just have a sense of humor, like they can laugh?
Well, I said it's a bonus. You know what I mean? So, but no worries. I mean, I want someone who I can go out, have some fun with. You know, life of the party per se.
Okay,
That's cool.
Right. So is she someone that's your type?
Not really, to be honest.
Okay. And why not?
The face is a bit wrinkly.
Oh my God!
Why does she keep
Let's go over here.
It is wrinkly though.
Oh my!
I know that's
wrinkly though.
But why does she keep coming
In
back to
24
the
years,
show?
your face should be that
Bruh,
wrinkly.
look,
They
Piff.
stay
I'm
cooking
a
her.
Piff.
They
I'm
stay
gonna tell
cooking
you,
her.
bruh. There's hope. That's why she keeps
There's
coming. She
no,
has hope.
there's
That's the problem. She
bro,
has hope.
The other girl
no,
laughing at them, they try not to. They laughing.
bro. There's no potential, bro. I'm
No.
sorry, man.
I know that. I know that. You know that. We know that. She don't. She
And her
believes she has hope.
standard and her standards could get her to an end of a show where a guy would just be like, "Hey, I'll just take her out to date." And these guys be on the show, they be having bread. They can help this woman with her face if she be just popping the book. Done seen her plenty of times, and they stay cooking her.
Now, this was savage how they did this girl. Look at this. This funny.
Went on a date with this nigga.
Oh,
And while we
oh,
was on a date, I went to the bathroom before the waitress had
Look
came.
oh.
Cause I had to make sure everything was okay or whatever, cause I had to use the bathroom, stuff like that. I went to the bathroom, and when I came out, I guess the waitress never came. So I'm waiting, and I'm like, he's like, "You ready to eat?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm ready to order." He was like, "Don't worry, I already ordered for you." I said, "Okay, but you didn't know what I wanted." He's like, "Oh, I know what you like. Trust me on this." I said, "Okay." So the food gets there, and he has this beautiful set of 16 all flat lemon pepper hots and some french fries. And I was sitting there waiting for my food to come. He said, "Just wait, it's coming." So I'm looking at him eat, and I'm like, "Okay, can I get a fry?" He was like, "No, your food is coming, just wait." I waited. He finished eating his food, and after he was done, I was like, the waitress never came. He was like, "Don't worry, they're coming right now." So then he had it like this. He did the sign like this. So when the waitress got there, she brings over the check. And I was like, "I didn't do my order." He was like, "No, it's fine. They're gonna bring it. Don't worry." And the waitress was looking at him, and I was looking at him. and she was like, "What do you want me to do?" He was like, "Don't worry about it. Just go ahead and take the check." So when she brings back his change, he gets up. He's like, "Are you ready to go?" I'm like, "I didn't eat anything." He's like, "Trust me, you've had enough."
Oh.
Excuse me? Okay.
Yo.
Okay. That's why I won't be going on any.
You realize you got catfish, man. And
Yep.
no, this back's crazy as hell.
Right.
Yeah.
But still though, you don't do somebody like that though. And then he made her.
Yeah.
Did she
Nobody
really
ever
pay
had,
for it?
though.
Bro, no.
No, he paid for his own food. No, he paid for his own food. He just didn't order her name to eat.
Hey, look, Bug, right? Just at the end of the day, you a man, you put yourself in that situation, just go ahead and just pay, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you should.
You know what I'm saying? Block that number as soon as y'all leave up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, but you ain't have to do her dirty like that, bro. But dude, like I said, I can't tell.
This is why I don't believe.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
This is why I don't believe women right now. Let me show y'all this shit. This is why I don't believe a lot of women now. Look at
that. I can't do it anymore. I don't want to be pregnant. Does that look believable? If I go in there to this appointment, do y'all think that they'll get her out sooner if I go in there and do that? We'll see. Keep you updated.
I don't believe
to get out.
Oh my God.
She pregnant. She thought she didn't get that baby now. Look, I don't believe women.
That's ridiculous, man.
They didn't buy it. I thought they were going to buy it. All they did was send me home with the soap that I got to use the day before my C-section, and then they told me that I can't eat past 12 o'clock on that day. So
Doctors that heard it and seen it all.
38 weeks and 38 hot. They did say that they didn't say that.
The baby finna come out anyway.
They did say that if I can get my water to break on my own or get some consistent contractions going, that I could go ahead and have her. So y'all already know what I'm finna go home and do.
Look, I'm just saying, look at this shit here. You never know y'all can fake real good.
I can't do it anymore. I don't want to be pregnant. Does that look believable? If I go in there to this appointment, do y'all think that they'll get her out sooner if I go in there and do that?
Coming out eyes, boy, I say, boy, you know what? Yeah, she said she want that baby up out of her. Damn, that. I understand. Little mama said, I'm tired of being pregnant. I'm sick of this shit now. Y'all help me out. Get the baby out of me.
Yeah, you can't force the baby out, though. I mean, if it's due time, they can break it.
They say Michael Jackson, they got reincarnated, y'all. He look here, know this shit.
What's that, Murray?
Look, that's for crib, birthday.
Will you what?
A few moments later.
But you know the whole dance. Got that damn thriller jacket. Jackson, man. How do you little kid know about Michael Jackson? I don't get it. I ain't never tell my nephew, he know who Michael Jackson is. I ain't never seen him in his life. We ain't never show my nephew, you know, that Michael Jackson. He know who Michael Jackson is.
Have it. And that's crazy, and that's crazy because the thing is, we can keep people legacies going, but people just tend to just want to keep remember the wrong things about our past. Like, bro, we got so many things. Like that video you showed a while ago, the AI shit. Like a lot of those those a lot of them black inventors and stuff like that. If we talk more about those type of people instead of the negative stuff, then sure, man, we could like this right here, bro. This dude probably, this little young man probably gonna be a singer in the next few years coming up.
Yeah, you know I just said Mike that got reincarnated.
You know what I'm saying?
He already do. He do the whole dance. The little shit, the thriller. Let y'all avatars unite. I know y'all, but I thought I forgot. Yeah, I ain't forget today.
You forgot about my video though.
Oh, damn, we gonna play it up there. Let me do that avatars first. I see Gina in this thing. What's going on?
Gina's big mad, and she ain't taking no mess. This is one of the OG members and the first paid Patreon member. Your custom avatars on deck.
We got XL, one of the original OGs, just became a mad spender. Mad one, stand up.
Wayne, you be careful out there in Detroit. Now that crazy ass man that ran in that church and shot all them people there, so you be careful up there.
This woman loves to hold her man down, and she doesn't take no mess. Y'all show some love for Danielle.
Andre in the bill.
This man went outside during the solar eclipse, came back with superpowers. Now he lifts up his car just for fun. Y'all show some love for the newest big spender, Andre.
Jeff in the building. Damn, Jeff, how you gonna play like that?
This man is super mad about what y'all are saying, too. But he still has time to crack jokes. Y'all give it up for Jeff.
Got my boy Max in the building.
Allow me to introduce the man with the green from another land, but it blends with the scenery. Facts, direct, young, black, leader. Don't tell him to relax. He's already Max. Leisure.
Yeah, Tyson
Y'all don't
in the
want
building.
this man to snap, because when he snaps, it might just bring on the end of the world. Don't make him angry.
Tice, ignite.
Y'all start letting all that fake
You
ass
need
news
people
like
like
my boy
me, so you
Doug.
could point your fingers and say, that's the mad guy. Y'all give it up for Dubs.
Well, we got. I see my boy Will here
He's
earlier.
sick
What's
of
going
the
on,
BS
Will?
and sick with madness. So sick he became ill. Ill will.
See my boy Gooner in here. What's going on,
Piss me
Gooner?
off. Ha. Watch out, now I'm pissed. Tell me who you're talking to. Listen up. Ha.
Yeah, my boy Charlie Funk. Seen
He's
him
just
in
an
the
alien
thing.
inspired by love, reminding people that every day above ground is a good one. You want facts or fiction, he'll find them both. Charlie Funk.
Yeah, Piff in here. What's going on?
If you
Damn, Piff, what's
woke,
going on?
he wants all the smoke. Everybody welcome Piff.
Piff smoking on that gas or something. Who else we got in here? Seen Chrissy? What's going on, Chrissy? Got my boy UP in here. Oh, yeah, you know, yeah. Who out there play? I get my boy Gooner. I didn't get my boy Gooner.
Don't piss me off. Ha. Watch out, now I'm pissed. Tell me who you're talking to. Listen up. Ha.
I got my boy Gooner. Let me, where you send it to? You send it
That
to?
man Bug tired. You played his joint twice, Bug.
Shit, I couldn't even remember. You sent it to the private chat. Where you sent it to?
Instagram. I sent it to your Instagram.
My Instagram. Let me go see.
Yeah.
Let me see what the hell yeah. You just sent me crazy shit. Talking about these videos. Oh, Lord have mercy. I hope they don't start teaching kids. Like,
You finna teach them their ABCs, man. No, they colors. My bad, they colors.
come on, I need to put. I'm trying to put it up there. What it doing? All right, there you go. Come on in. All right, let me see what they talking about.
Ryan, you've actually been doing a great job, except for one thing, and what that is, the kids really aren't comprehending the colors. Hold on, bro. How you don't get colors, bro? Orange is orange. What is? You know what I'm saying? Ain't an orange? I don't know what an orange is, bro. How you don't know what an orange is? You ain't brought it up. An orange is orange. Y'all playing, bro. Let me hold. I'm gonna tell y'all how it go.
Painted red, counted green, keep it black, make it clean. Every color got a meaning, every color got a scene. Red for the rage, green for the game, blue for the cold nights, black for the pain. See green get filled with envy, green bean flat leaving soul feeling empty. Green paper stack, that's a life out the film, but greed turn a brother to a snake in the end. Red on the scene, that's the rage in my eyes. Red dot kids, now soul gon' rise. Red tank spread when the beef get cooked. Red light flash, whole hood get shook. Blue bill speak, that's the language of power. Blue light chase, I was gone in an hour. Blue heart froze, I don't trust no bitch. Blue tint ice on my wrist look rich. Yellow tape strips where the body got laid. Yellow glow chains when I walk get paid. Yellow sunset on the block with a steel. Yellow skin bitch kinda stacked in the heels. Black mask down when it's time for the hunt. Black car code on feel like a stunt. Black bag zip, that's the end of a fight. Black chrome spit turn his day into night. White lies told when the deal go through. White snow flip make a fiend brand new. White sheets covered with the more can't hide. White clouds puff while the paint still ride.
So, Mr. Ryan, you've actually been doing this.
I actually was snapping though, but damn.
Yeah.
Hey, man, get the hell out of here, man. That's a hell of a way to teach some kids.
I'm telling you, you gotta remember though, orange is orange. That's that Memphis talk. Orange is orange.
He got a nice flow. The teacher had a nice flow to it. He teaching the hell out of the children. Run that back. I had to run that back one more time. Oh, let me see. But I gotta see, can I catch all the colors? Let me catch these colors.
Great job.
One more time. Let me see.
Except for one thing, and what that is, the kids really aren't comprehending the colors. Hold on, bro. How you don't get colors, bro? Orange is orange.
Orange is orange.
What is? You know what I'm saying? Ain't an orange?
With it too.
I don't know what an
The
orange
teacher
is,
cooking.
bro. You don't know what an orange is. You won't brought it up. An orange is orange. Y'all playing, bro. Let me hold. I'm gonna tell y'all how it go.
Paint it red, count it green, keep it black, make it clean. Every color got a meaning, every color got a scene. Red for the rage, green for the game, blue for the cold nights, black for the pain. See green get filled with envy, green bean flat leaving soul feeling empty. Green paper stack that's a life out the fin, but greed turn a brother to a snake in the end. Red on the scene, that's the rage in my eyes. Red dot kiss, now soul gon' rise. Red thing spread when the beef get cooked. Red lights flash, whole hood get shook. Blue bill speak, that's the language of power. Blue light chase, I was gone in an hour. Blue heart froze, I don't trust no bitch. Blue tent ice, on my wrist look rich. Yellow tape strips where the body got laid. Yellow glow chains on the walk get paid. Yellow sunset on the block with the steel. Yellow skin bitch kinda stacked in the heels. Black mask down when it's time for the hunt. Black car code don't feel like the stunt. Black bag zip, that's the end of a fight. Black chrome spit turn his day into night. White lies told when the deal go through. White snow flip, make a fiend brand new. White sheets covered with the more can't hide. White cloud puff while the paint still ride.
So, Mr. Ryan, you got
As a YN substitute teacher. Okay, man. Now, teacher Reed, I'm with you. You got to teach Reed next. God damn. Hey, that's how the YN substitute teacher goes. All right, then, man. Yeah, tomorrow, I don't know. I might do another story to piss y'all off tomorrow. Y'all enjoyed the story. Pimp Tice.
I didn't exactly enjoy them, but yeah, it was.
Not enjoyed it, you know what I mean. It was interesting, man. What about you, Pimp? Yeah. That was an interesting story, man. You know, that's all I'm saying. Yeah. But look, we've been here 3 hours. You gonna get up out of here, man. Damn, hold up. Tomorrow, oh no. Is it movie night tomorrow? Was it? I don't know.
I believe so.
I don't know. But yeah, we gonna get up out of here. We'll be back tomorrow. 6:37, same time. Rewatch game. Y'all hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you ain't subscribed. Come kick it with the bad ones. You know what I'm saying?
And we can't forget what happened Saturday.
We about this thing. But man, I don't hear about no damn Alabama beating Georgia. Did Georgia Tech win?
They cheated.
Long as my
them refs.
What you
mean? Bro, Wake Forest was going to win the game, but the refs didn't call what's that? The Georgia Tech player was offsides.
So Georgia Tech won. So
he cheated.
But they won though, right?
They was outside.
It don't matter. They won.
They got robbed.
They went.
Wake got robbed.
Won. Georgia Tech won. That's all that matters. Georgia, what the hell y'all lose to Alabama? Sorry, man.
Nah, man. Wake got robbed.
My Falcons won and Georgia Tech won. That's all that matters. The Cowboys and Green Bay tied last night. How the hell? Both of them had 40 points. Didn't nobody play no damn defense in that game. How the hell they both have 40 points?
But we are number one.
And it ended in a tie.
But we got the number one offense in the league. But we got the
my fault. We got the number one offense in the league, but we got the number 32 defense in the league. So that lets you know everything right there. That lets you know right there.
The Cowboys or the Green Bay?
No, Cowboys.
You're a Cowboy?
All day. Yeah, we got the number. We got We got the number one. Bro, we got the worst defense in the league.
I thought Green Bay got Michael Boston.
No, Dak always do Green Bay like that. So that was a good game though. But I'm teed up because our defense is trash, like super trash. Cherokee the ass, man.
We got a good defense. Our offense just got it together last game. Our defense pretty good. Don't worry about Atlanta defense. That damn offense though, I'm glad they got the clicking.
Yeah.
No Bijan and though.
Oh yeah, they did get that belt to ass last week too though. So yeah, you're right about that.
We bounced back though. We just tore up Washington ass. We whooped somebody ass. We bounced back. We when Carolina come there back down. You say what, Bill?
I said I appreciate you, man, for beating Washington, man, because now that we done tied up, man, now we looking real bad at the bottom of the division.
What's y'all record is?
1-2-1, and shit.
What's y'all record?
Giants is 1-3. We 1-2-1. 1-2-1 right now. So yeah, 1-2-1.
Well,
We tied
yeah, we
over
beat
Green Bay.
Washington for y'all.
Yeah,
Well,
appreciate
hell,
that.
the Eagles undefeated. They 4-2.
They gonna have the number 1 seed. They gonna have the number 1 seed, man. Guaranteed. We probably mess around and get like a 7 seed. You know what I'm saying? 7, one of them bottom seeds. I'm sure.
I think we're going to get a wild card, too, if Tampa Bay don't lose. Because the Eagles, I think because they beat Tampa Bay. The Eagles did beat Tampa Bay ass. So I think, Max, them damn Eagles tore y'all ass up, Max. Yeah, I got Max a Buccaneer fan of him. Yeah, the Eagles got on y'all ass over the weekend. Shout out to the Eagles. Yeah. Who played tonight? Denver and Minnesota, though. Denver going to beat the hell out of Minnesota. The Broncos play tonight. But yeah, I'm glad. I appreciate the Eagles for whooping Tampa Bay ass, and Dallas appreciate us for whooping Washington ass.
Appreciate it.
So now we on the bye this week. We don't play next week. We got a bye week. We need all the break we can get right now. So when they come back, they got a long stretch. We got to play Buffalo soon when we come back.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, we got to play them damn Bills. We gonna upset the Bills though. Mark my words.
If it's in Tampa Bay, if it's in Buffalo,
look,
I
man,
don't know. Yeah, salute, man.
Now they playing us in Atlanta. They playing in Atlanta.
I mean, yeah.
They playing in Atlanta on Monday Night Football in about 2 more weeks.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be straight. Then.
Michael Penny, my boy Penny's about this stride. Yeah, they playing in Atlanta. Yeah. Come on down here to the Mercedes-Benz, though.
Yeah.
But look, we up out this thing. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man.
All right, salute, man. All right, Bug and Tay.
All right.
Man, we up out this thing. Peace. Outro, we go.
We mad at this, we mad at that. We mad at the bullshit, don't get slapped. We mad at you, we mad at them. We snap at each other, but we always come back. It's the mad ones. It's the mad ones. It's the mad ones. You done pissed us off. Queen of Max, whose island you on? Jeff, Gina, X, moderate on. While Will stays ill, Chief smoking that real. Ty said he gone, then he gone. UP and X, Lax can't go wrong. Booner and Sonia, UK, stay up late. While Dre say we always late. We mad at this, mad at that. We mad at the bullshit, don't get slapped. We mad at you, we mad at them. We snap at each other, but we always come back. It's the mad ones. It's the mad ones. It's the mad ones. You done pissed us off. Yama let out in Puerto Rico. PJ is my amigo. Ocean in Australia. Real spill quick to tell ya. Red pops in late buying baby oil. Lock on, we see you staying loyal. Richard watching while he works and Blue does too. Mia sometimes is missing, but still makes it work. Dub's avatar so nice, we got to play it twice. Locked in, throwing rocks, and Sonia keep popping up. Mad ones got much love, and you know we stay up. We mad at this, we mad at that. We mad at the bullshit, don't get slapped. We mad at you, we mad at them. We snap at each other, but we always come back. It's the mad